give everything in the show away. Everything I'm going to be using, Joe is going to be giving one away. Every time I finish a demonstration, we'll hop back over to Joe, he'll read some of your comments, he'll pick one of your comments, and you'll be winning exactly what it is, including the brand new huge surprise launch that we're going to be revealing in about 10-15 minutes. Isn't that right, Joe?
Yeah, it is. I mean, like, we normally give loads away in these shows, but guys, we are outdoing ourselves in this show. So many of you in already: Aisha, Suzette, Melissa, Diamond, Nida, Linda, Elizabeth, Michelle, Ruth, Renee. All of you are here and watching. There is there's thousands of you watching us. Now, you guys know what you need to do, don't you? The more you comment, the more chances you have got to win, which is fantastic. We will be giving away everything Sarah demonstrates, as she said, as we go through the show. So now, the best thing that you can do as well, and I know, do you know what? We just need a little arrangement. You just do this thing for me, and then I'll do all of the giveaways for you. I need you to download the booklet, because the booklet really is your roadmap. It's what is going to show you all of these incredible launches. It's going to tell you about auto shipments. It's going to tell you about additional items that you're not going to want to miss out on that are going to go with your purchases as well. It's all in there. It tells you all the times you can go through, have a little look, make mental lists about what you're going to be ordering, of course, as well. I'm sure you guys as well will tell me what is already live over on the HSN website as we go through this show too. But remember, the more times you comment, the more chances you will have of winning. I think we're in danger of breaking the internet already, Sarah. There are thousands of people watching across all of the different platforms and pages as well. And I'm so excited to do big reveal, but also give loads of stuff away. I guess though, Sarah, I mean, without further ado, we better start getting through, well, the scores of amazing products that we've got coming up tonight.
I know, it's going to be brilliant, and we generally like to give everybody a few minutes to get on here live. If you have a lot of crafty friends that like to watch these shows, don't forget, if you're watching on Facebook, you can share this directly into any of the groups that you're friends with people in. Click share onto your page, all your friends will see it and it'll sit on your page there. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you bookmark this one as a favourite, because I know a lot of you like to watch the show through, get loads of chances to win everything, but then actually you can keep coming back. You can watch a few of the demos. If there's any questions, all of our social people will be able to answer all of your questions. But let me tell you, what a show we've got lined up for you next Tuesday. It is going to be absolutely huge, and one of the big products that I'm so excited to share with you. These ones here. If I just start and show you, okay? You know the twist and pop cards that we do? You know the twist and pop? These ones, the twist and pop ones. Yeah, he's got the gist of it. Well, what we've done is we've gone next level, right? So, have a little look at this. What you've got is, you've got what might look like an ordinary card, but actually, when you twist it, I'm going to give you a second so that you're nice and close so that you see it up here. You ready? It actually pops up a shape inside. So you've seen us do twist and pop cards before, but you've never seen us do twist and pop cards where we twist and pop the design inside. So whether it's the cupcakes, or you want to twist and pop and you want to twist and pop the balloons, we've got the, I should show you it that way, there we go. I'm trying to do it back to front upside down and never come in your kitchen spot, Joe. How's it feel being somewhere different? Because I don't know about you, but I'm finding the whole thing's totally weird, totes weird, being back to front upside down in a different spot. But yes, with this collection, basically, what you're going to be getting, okay, we're going to start off with a program. You need this. Looks really easy, but we're going to give you in this bundle, you're going to get the mechanism. Then you're going to get, once you've got the mechanism, you're going to get everything to do the cupcake. So you get the outer cupcake, Joe, and the inner cupcake pieces, so that when you're doing it, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get those cupcakes popping up from the inside. Now, the cupcakes go landscape, and then we've also done the balloons. So again, you pop the balloons now, but the balloons pop, and obviously they're for a portrait card. So you've got both, I would say options, but you've got both of these in there. Now, what I will say is, We know this is going to be huge. These officially launch in the UK on Monday. So I'm going to be doing a full 2-hour masterclass with them on Monday. What you've got here though, if you order through HSN, you've got the exclusive opportunity to get in the auto-ship program. So what we've got is, in this bundle today, you are getting the mechanism. So once you've got the mechanism, that's all you need. And you've got the cupcakes. Oh, well, I'll show you them in a second. You've got the cupcakes and the balloons. Then, if I show you what's in the auto ships, okay, so the first one that's going to be coming is coming for you in June. So have a little look here. In June, you will be getting the teapot and the teacups. And I'm just going to explain, these auto ships are completely exclusive to HSN. So the only way you'll get these is if you're in that auto ship program. So you get the teapot and teacups in June. Then in August, you've got a gorgeous selection of flowers. In October, obviously our birthday month, so we thought, let's make everybody a star. So in October you are getting the stars, and then finally the last one in the auto ship program is called speech bubbles, and this is when you can put all of your own stamps as well as our die cuts into the speech bubbles. Okay, so those are the 4 auto ships. What I will tell you, and those of you who are actively watching and looking through the booklet, you will see we've got 2 extras as well. So 2 in the kit. There are 2 additional ones available, and these are your standard frames. So can you see we've got the frames that have these beautiful oval pieces, and then we've also got the frames which have the square pieces in there, Joe. So you've got both of them. So both of those are available as extras. Have a little look in the booklet and you can see all of it. But the main mechanism, you only need one of the mechanism. The mechanism comes in your main bundle with the cupcakes and the balloons. All makes sense, Joe? What's everybody saying about these before I start my demo?
Everyone wants to see my twist and pop again, is what people are saying in the comments. It's not a dance move. It is honestly the most gorgeous dice. People are absolutely loving these. Susan says I absolutely love twist and pop cards, and you've brought it to the next level with these. They are on my list. Denise says the twist and pops are awesome. Dorothy is looking in TV, cell, computer, and iPod. Doesn't want to miss that big surprise. Medley says, I love the twist and pop. My 9-year-old daughter and I are super excited to use these, and a lot of you are talking about all of the different ways you are going to use them. So many of you absolutely loving these. Loads of you letting me know that you'll be getting into that auto ship program as well from the off. A lot of speculation, Sarah, online as well about what this massive surprise might be. If only it would. No, I'm not saying anything yet, so I'm not saying anything yet.
Do you know what? I'm going to put this out there now. We've got nearly 1,000 people streaming us live on Facebook and 1,000 streaming us live on YouTube. Once we hit that magic 1,000 people, then I will let Joe reveal what the big surprise is. And then trust me, you want to get commenting like Billy O, because you absolutely want to be winning one of these. This is, when I tell you, you've not got anything like this, because nobody has invented anything like this before, specifically for the crafters, okay? Wait till you see what it is coming up. But anyway, I've said enough. I'm going to move on and I'm going to show you how the whole thing works with the twist and pop, okay? So watch what we've got. I'm going to do the balloon one, Joe. So can you see you've actually got the balloons themselves? So I've got the balloons, and then we've also got the outer piece. These are super-sized dies, by the way. Obviously, those of you who have your Gemini Pro can be working on the larger plates as well. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to be working with the, let's have a little look. I'm going to do an outer plate on here, and then I'm going to use some of our Nina cardstock on this one. And then also, I need a little bit of cardstock for the mechanism. Now, you only need one mechanism, so we've put it in the starter bundle for you, which gets you in the auto ship. So if you are only buying the additional sets, well, actually, let's face it, everybody's going to be getting the balloons and the cupcakes, aren't they, Joe? They are fabulous. Twist and pop cards are one of my favourite cards to make. To have them made with the balloons, with the cupcakes, to be in that exclusive auto ship program, honestly, is just going to open up a whole new host of possibilities for you. Now, Gemini Pro. I know most of you have your Gemini Pro. Obviously, we've done loads of shows this week with it. It's now widely available. It's going to be available on hsn.com throughout March for National Craft Month as well. Those of you who are wanting to get hold of it, right? Now, Are you ready? Let me just show you everything here. What I'm going to do is, I've got this one here, and this is put, I don't know how well you can see it, right? But you can see here that this actually puts the score lines in here for you. So it's got those score lines in. What I've done, Joe, is I've done a one where I've just coloured all those balloons in different shades, right? So you don't need to see me colouring. We've got loads of stuff to show you. How are we getting on? Are we nearly at 1,000? Are we nearly ready for the big reveal, Joe?
I think we're not far off from that big reveal. If we keep building the audience like we are at the moment, loads of suggestions for different things of what it might be online. I can confirm it is not a Crafter's Companion credit card, Sarah, which seems to be the main theme at the moment. A lot of people letting me know that they have downloaded that booklet, which is awesome because that is, of course, how you're all going to see all of the wonderful products. A lot of people loving the balloon themes within the Twist and Pop as well. Lots and lots of love for that. A lot of people saying that they're going to get themselves into that auto ship program as well. Don't miss out. Make sure you get yourself in the auto ship from the off, so you know that you're going to receive all of these as well. There is so much love for that Gemini Pro as well, Sarah. Loads of people saying just how much they've been loving using it. But Gail, Jenny, Shirley, Jeffrey, I can see Deborah, Helen, all loving the balloons so far, Sarah. There's going to be a lot of happy crafters, you know, on Tuesday the 2nd, I'm thinking. Well,
Actually, there's going to be one very, very happy crafter, Joe, in just a few minutes, because we'll be giving away the kit with the balloons, the mechanism, and the cupcakes inside there. Now, I know what's going to happen, though. I can see whoever wins this, they're probably going to be like, oh, hang on, I'm going to have to rebuy it again just to get in the auto ship program. Now, can you see what I've done, Joe? Because I matted and laid it, I went over the score lines with an extra score, so that this now is going to give me that feed like that, okay? The actual mechanism itself, Joe, watch this, I'm just going to give it some good folds. So use your scoring tool to just crease these very, very nicely, okay? So I'm just going to get these in place, and I'm going to give those a little bit of a crease, and I'm going to crease both ways, if that makes sense, Joe. Now, those of you who've seen us do Twist and Pop cards in the past, this will just be absolutely second nature for you, okay? Just be exactly the same as how you've seen us do Twist and Pops in the past. So can you see, that's your mechanism, and your mechanism folds together like this, right? So you saw that. Once we fold it all, we're going to fold it together like this. Joe, I've just heard we've just topped 900 on Facebook, which means we're only 100 away. If Facebook's going to get there before YouTube, here's the thing. Whichever one of you gets there first. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Let me just tell you, there's some exciting stuff coming up, okay?
If you want to get to that 1,000 quicker as well, just give the stream a share. If you're watching us on Facebook, click the share button, share it with your friends, share it with your crafty friends, and who knows how quickly we'll get there, Sarah.
Well, as soon as we are, Joe, it's all your... Oh, Joe's ready. Joe's ready with the big reveal. He's going to show you any moment where we are. Right. Are you ready? I've got the card ready, Joe. I kept the card really simple. So it's your birthday. Just put some lovely balloons in the middle. Now watch what happens, right? This just sticks in the centre like this, right? So I'm going to stick that down. So there's my mechanism in the centre. All feeling right up to now, Joe, isn't it? All makes sense based on what we know of Twist and Pops, right? Now, this is the only bit you need to remember. And by the way, you do get full instructions with each one that you get. So you don't even have to remember me doing it, okay? You're going to get full instructions. So I'm up to step 5 here, right? You're going to get full instructions that walk you through all the way how to do it. So once you get to this stage, Joe, you put tape top left, bottom right, or top right, bottom left. As long as they're opposites, that's absolutely fine, right? And then this one here, so this needs to be in the centre, and then we're going to pop one on the top. So if I fold that up, you are going to go on the top there. And then I'm going to pop one on the bottom like this, right? So then all you do is you fold this into place, and you can stick your card shut, so that when we open it, it gives you that really clever twist and pop. That's what I love about these. You've got, every time you use it, you've got that twist and pop. We'll get Joe on doing that later, right? And I'll just show you a couple more. So that is the balloons. Let me just show you something. So the cupcakes are incredible, right? birthdays, kids' parties. You could be doing a lovely card from the outside. This is what I love about these. The cards look brilliant from the outside because it can be however you want. And then as soon as you twist inside, you've got that really clever thing coming inside there. Joe, we are so close to 1,000 people on Facebook.
We're like reaching out, touching distance to that 1,000 people, Sarah. It's very exciting. Those are absolutely gorgeous. People loving these. Susan, Robin, Jeanette, Sandra, Cheryl, everyone loving it. Also, lots of you letting me know that you've downloaded that booklet as well. So it means that you're going to get to see all, well, most of the awesome launches, Sarah. Not all of them, maybe.
Oh, not all of them, because there's one more that you can't see yet that you're going to see in just a second. Right, before I take you there, so get your comments coming. You've got about 30 seconds to a minute to keep commenting if you want to be winning the cupcakes and balloon set. You'll get the cupcakes, the balloons and the mechanism. I'm just going to show you again exactly what is coming in this set. Well, actually, I've got some concepts to show you as well. Right, come on, let me show you a few different ones, right? So, and then I'm going to show you exactly what was in the authorship again. So, you're getting the balloons. This is how I would be using them as standard. We always have these nice black and white ones so that everybody can see really cleverly. How about doing a cracking little box like this so that you can have this inside a box? This is one of your authorships, folks, which is completely exclusive. That one's going to be coming in August. Don't forget, you'll get the stars coming in October as well. That's one of your authorships that's going to be coming. You could be doing multiple cards where you've got multiples of them kind of all fitting into one. That's going to be really clever. Then we've also got ones like this where they can all, look, a star book, but you can have your star book where each one of the pages flips a different one of these. Can you see? So all of these flip into like a different one there as we're going round, okay? Now, I'm just going to show you again what the different authorships are. I'll just close all of these down here, okay? So I've got the actual cards, but I think the pictures are just I'll show you that. Let's have a look at them in real life and decide whether I quite like your pictures actually. So we can do a bit of a mix of the two, right? So that is June, and that is your teapot and your teacups on there as well. So there's your June one. So once you're in the program, you see, Joe, you'll have the mechanism for the first time, and then you're just going to get a new one of these twist and pop every few months. So in August, you're going to be getting that beautiful set of flowers. I love that one. In October, you've got the stars are coming out to you as well. These authorships, guys, are completely exclusive. The only way you'll get hold of them is if you are in the authorship program. Then finally in December, love December. I've seen a load of comments already. People are absolutely loving the speech bubbles that come in December. Now remember, if you're in that authorship program, that will get you all 6 of those. So the 2 that launch and then the 4 future authorships. The only extra 2 that you will probably want are these 2 as well. So you've got the gorgeous ovals that pop up and also the rectangles. So those are the 2 sets that are going to, those are the extra 2 that you might want. And you know how you would know about all of these, Joe? Because they'll be in the booklet.
Oh, absolutely.
You download that booklet and everything you could need to know is all in that booklet, except what the big surprise is, because should we get the booklet back up on the screen again? And you'll see, as you flick through the pages, you'll get to the page where it'll just say, join Sarah and Joe to find out what's going to be launching on National Craft Day. So if we go right back to the beginning of the booklet, and you can start right at the front. Look, it's 112 pages in this.
Wow.
112 pages, there it is. So once you get through the first couple of pages, Joe, you'll see what you've got coming up next. Oh, we're nearly at 1,000. I think we're close enough, Joe, that I'm going to let you show everybody. But you'll see, once you get there, next week, join Sarah for the big reveal. Right, we've just hit 1,000. We've just done it. Right. See, this is me filling, folks, to give everybody a chance to jump on so you all find out at the same time.
Absolutely. Very, very busy across all of the different platforms, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, loads of you, Marcy is saying, hi from Minnesota, I've never done a twist and pop card. These look fabulous and fun to make. Denise, Karen, Sandy, everyone. This? Oh, don't mind this. Loads of you actually loving the twist and pop. Let's give that twist and pop away. Charlotte Clark on YouTube. Charlotte Clark on YouTube, you are the winner of the twist and pop. Now, I have no idea as yet what that surprise might be. Do you any idea? You need to email Charlotte, prizes@crafterscompanion.com, prizes@crafterscompanion.com. Now, Sarah, I don't know who left this thing here, but do you think it's time maybe?
Looks like our Leanne left it there, Joe, actually. Looks like Leanne left it there.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to let you tell everyone, Sarah, because it's big news, isn't it?
It is big news. Have a look at our awesome little video where we give you a little sneaky peek of what our big new launch is going to be. Now this is my lovely mother-in-law, and she's doing some crafting on our wonderful new instant desk. Now, we call this the instant desk because it is the perfect desk which is built for all of you crafters. It is specially designed, whether you want to use it for all of your crafting, maybe this is something that you want to do at home for your home office, maybe you want to be using it for like all of your, your personal artifacts. It's our lovely Hillary on there, using it, doing her makeup. They are gorgeous. This is the instant desk. Now, it is the first desk that has been specifically developed just for you in your crafting, okay? So we'll show you how it all goes together. It is super quick and super simple, but Leanne has designed this, Joe, and you know that Leanne thinks about everything. So what she's done is she's designed it with 3 distinct spaces in here. So there is basically your space in the middle is for all of your crafting. So that's all of your regular crafting. Then off to one side, you've got your space for your die cutting. So whether it is that you're fitting your Pro on the big turntable, whether it's your regular Gemini, whether it's your foiling machines, all of your die cutting is on one side. And then on the other side, we've got everything for all of your inking, right? So we've got inking on the other side as well. So we've literally got everything taken care of for you. Now, the actual launch here, look at this, how easy it is to fill it all up. You've got the baskets. Now, all of these are extras for you if you want to get all of these, the little pots, the little hooks, the little handles. We've got everything you might want to fill that up. The whiteboard, the pegboard on the back, everything. Now, it does come in 2 different colours. Now, here's the thing. We are actually going to be giving one of these away. So if you are not already busy commenting away,
they're on fire, Sarah.
If you would love to win a whole craft room, essentially it is your craft table, it's your craft space, then you are absolutely going to love this. Now let me tell you, our Craig took one of these home. We did like a raffle in the office, and Craig won the raffle. He took his home. He's only had it 4 or 5 days, and he said it has changed his craft room experience. He's like, I cannot believe we've not developed one of these sooner. He said it literally is, and this is the difference. You know how our portable craft room, that bag, it's so perfect because it's designed by crafters for crafters. That is what you've got here. Leanne has designed this deck to absolute perfection. Now, watch how easy it is to assemble. We didn't have enough space here for me to put another one out. So here's lovely Hillary teaching you how to do it. You're literally opening the sides, they clip into place. You've got the little screws that you add on, Joe, so it's very, very quick and easy to put together. You're going to screw the 2 sides. The whole thing clips into place in the centre and then stands up. Your drawers are coming, by the way, which are just going to fit in there. Now, the pegboard, if you want to get it as an extra, you can add the pegboard to the back. We've also got pegboard that you can add to the side there that you see. So let me explain. We're going to get the booklet updated now. And at the very back of the booklet, it will then teach you everything that we've got available, okay? But basically, the instant desk, if you are going for the instant desk on its own, what you will get is the actual desk and the 2 drawers, right? So you get the desk and the 2 drawers. And let me tell you, these are, we made a decision, Joe. We made a decision to give you the strength in these drawers. So the drawers don't come flat pack, they're going to come fully solid. These will hold 9 of your 12 by 12 paper pads in there with the strength and rigidity to hold all 9, okay? So you've got that lovely, the little drawers that go in there. And let me tell you, we've got a lot planned in the future for just where this will go and what will clip on and add on to this. It's just awesome. That's all I can say now, it's just awesome, okay? However, you want to add on the pegboard. We've got the pegboard on the back, okay? And you saw Hillary, you can't see, but I've got the little bit at the back how the two pieces clip together and they just slot into place. So that's if you want to put the back piece on here, okay? Now, we've also got the side panels as well. So if you want the side panels that go with the pegboard, they literally clip onto the side. Oh, give it a bit of a push. We'll go around to the other side and I'll show you the other side round here, right? So you've got all of these here, so that all of these pieces, right, if you've got these, they're going to clip either onto the side or onto the front. You see? So you can just add them onto all of these. So that there, I'm going to come and add it back up here. Oh my word, Joe, I've never felt so organised as I do when I just look at this, okay, right? So then you've also got, you see the big non-stick mat that we're working with on here, right? So you've got that lovely non-stick mat. This is if you want to make this side your inking station. Bear in mind, it's designed in 3. So you've got your non-stick mat for all your inking station. Then you've got your cutting mat, and it's the super size 16 by 22 inch cutting mat for giving you all of that space in the centre. Now, we've then got a selection of pots and hooks, right? So you want to go for any of these, and I'm just going to warn you now, folks, all of these, I can pretty much guarantee you will sell out before the show. I know what you guys are like, and I know how many HSN have ordered, and I've told them it is not enough. So I know you guys will go crazy for these sort of things here. So the little pots and hooks, you want to be nice and organised. Craig had his, by the way, with his iPad on here, believe it or not. Then we've also got your storage bundle. So you want to go for the extra little storage bundle as well. Can you see? This is where you want to be keeping, maybe it's all your paper pads, and this is the difference. These have all been designed by crafters, for crafters, knowing exactly what it is that you're going to need. Now, you want to take it to the next level? What about getting yourself one of the whiteboards, right? So the whiteboard, again, is all designed, it just hooks over the top, so you can pop your whiteboard over the top there like that, and it comes, they've got the little hook, it's just so you can be so well organised. Watch this. So I'll just put Joe and Sarah, CTV. What time are we on here? 7:30. Oh, I need to know what time it is in America. 2:30 p.m. Right. See, you can keep a note of all the important stuff on here, right? So you've got your whiteboard in there as well, and we've got a little bit of stock that they saved for this show of the rotating board, okay? So the rotating board, which basically completes your trio of space, Joe, that is your that would basically give you the full desk complete. And it's designed to hold things like your ink pad trays, your pen trays. When I tell you, we have thought about everything you would need to do on this desk and planned the space for everything on there. I am not kidding, Joe, we've literally thought of everything. The only decision you need to make is which colour are you going to go for. And when I say colour, it's all white, but you're either going to have the beautiful marble tops, that's the gorgeous marble one, which is the one that we've got here, but then we've also got the other one, which is like the wood grain. Now, it's the wood grain, guys, that we are going to be giving away. And speaking of giving away, Joe, have we had a few comments in? Is anybody interested in winning one of these?
Comments, honestly, is an absolute meltdown over on the socials, across on Facebook and also on YouTube. Kaylin says, OMG, I need the craft space. Is that a craft desk, says Heidi? You better believe it is. Debbie says the desk is a new product. I need 3 of them. Debbie also says she loves it, loving the pegboard. Pat saying how fabulous it is. There's just purple hearts everywhere over on in the comments. Mary says it's so awesome, I'm without words. Carrie is loving it as well. Katie says, okay, folks, this desk right here, game changer. No kidding. Dawn saying, what an absolutely unexpected, wonderful surprise. I'm so glad you think so. Geraldine says, OMG, I'm building a new forever home in my craft room and I'm just trying to design a small space for my grandchildren. Almost like this. Can't wait to see it air. This is perfect. Love to see all the extras as well. You've thought of everything. Cindy saying as well, what a great way to start setting up my own dedicated craft space. I am loving this concept. It is an absolute meltdown, Sarah, over on both Facebook and on YouTube as well.
What I can't believe is, right, with millions of crafters out there, how has nobody taken the time to come into our world understand what it is that we need and design the perfect workstation. How has nobody ever done that before, Joy? To me, when we started on this, it just seems really obvious now that as a crafter, we need all that space. We need everything to hand. It's a really sturdy build. Do you know who's building these, Jo? The same factory that build all of our Geminis.
No, is it?
I decided that we were literally going to go to the top engineers in the world, the engineers who already understand us and know exactly what it is we're going to be doing, the strength, the power that we need to be able to do. They understand that. They've been working with us now for 5-6 years. I know they are able to deliver this exceptional product. Leanne has worked on this. This has been a labour of love for Leanne for months and months now. She is so immensely proud of it. I mean, when it's all filled up, they literally look fabulous. It is the perfect workstation. Whether it is that you have a whole craft room and you're making a space in your craft room for this, maybe you don't have a whole craft room and you're making a space in the living room. I know at our house we have the we gave the dining room up basically to be a playroom for the kids, right? Now I know every Christmas we need to pack away the playroom so that we can make it the dining room again to use at Christmas. Maybe that's you. Maybe you can't have an all the time permanent space, but you can actually have a lot of the time permanent space. The great thing is, it's so easy to put away that, you know, I know 90% of the time you're going to have this up, but on the occasion that you do have, it's the spare bedroom, and you need to put this away so that you can get the spare bed out. It does go away really easily. You saw that little video of Hillary putting it together. You saw how easy it was. I just think, I mean, ask Craig. Craig's going to be in Heave a wake-up call tomorrow with you, Jo, isn't it? You can ask Craig. I told him he wasn't allowed to talk about it on social media until after the big reveal tonight. But just ask Craig, who's had his now in his workspace for the last, I think it's the last 4 or 5 days. He is beyond excited. That is going to be you. This is the worldwide launch on HSN March the 2nd. You get it ordered. Actually, the first person in the world well, I suppose Craig's the first person in the world. The second person in the world to own one is going to be whoever Jo announces as our winner. I will hand you over to Jo. I'll let Jo choose a winner. I heard my foil press beeping. I'm off to get ready for the next demo.
Oh, loads of buzz over on social media. Remember, a lot of people asking about dimensions and stuff. The booklet is being updated at the moment. All of the information about both of the colour options, also all of the different dimensions, all of the upsell, all of the additional bits that you want, so the pegboards, the non-stick mat, the cutting mat, it's all going to be there for you real soon in the booklet. So make sure you re-download it. Should we give it away? We're going to give... Should we give away the... We're going to give away the wood grain one. Oh, it's going to a viewer on Facebook. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Viewer on Facebook. That person has the initials RB.
RB? Ooh.
Oh, there could be a few of you that are really excited. It's Renee Bryce. Renee Bryce, massive congratulations. You will be receiving the instant desk in the wood grain, which is absolutely fabulous. I mean, but Sarah, haven't we got two colour options? Surely we should give 2 away, don't you think?
Not really. Do you know how big and heavy these are to ship across America?
Well,
I mean, in theory, yes, we have one, but you know, I mean, I think the office will want to keep a few.
Oh no! Come on, let's just give it away. You can make that decision. Come on, tell me in the comments if you think Sarah should give it away.
Jo does this all the time. He just walks me down that path of, I've said it on air now, so we're going to have to go along with that.
Oh, yes,
so
right.
No, I haven't said yes yet. I haven't actually said yes. No, I didn't say yes.
You just said that you have to walk down that path.
I said, you are terrible for doing this. I didn't actually say yes. I said,
right,
how
sounded
can
like
I
a yes,
say no?
Sounded like a yes to me.
But this is the problem. How could I possibly say no? Because then everybody would love you and everybody would hate me. So I can't do that, can I not?
Boom. Okay, let's give it away at the end of the show then. The more you comment, the more chances you'll have to win that marble one. So just make sure you get your comments in between now and the rest of the show. Don't forget, get the booklet. If you've got the booklet and it didn't have the instant desk in, get it back down again, and we get it back downloaded again, and we will have the dimensions and all the details in there as well. Now already you guys are thinking about buying two and putting them together to form a centerpiece in a craft room. Love that idea. AK Oliver says it'll be perfect in my new 10 by 24 foot craft shed. Amazing. Gilmore says, well, my hubby and I just thinking of going over how to organise my tiny room that is flooded with so much product that there is nowhere to craft. This would be perfect. So many of you talking about how you're going to use this, which is absolutely awesome. I see Karen, Jane, Nikki, Debbie. Tammy says, Joe, you're the best presenter ever. Thank you.
Just remember, I was the one who agreed to it, folks.
Karen says that she loves that I'm on their team, which is awesome. Best giveaway ever. Loads of you just absolutely loving it. Loads of you very, very excited for the Insta. Remember how easy it is to put together. Here it is, of course, being assembled for you. And then it's a bit like a pick and mix, really. You're going to choose like an a la carte menu of you deciding what you want to add to it. Are you going to add the pegboards? Are you going to go for the sideboards? Maybe you're going to get the non-stick mat or the cutting mat. You've got to go for those pots and hooks and those pegboards as far as I'm concerned. I think the whiteboard and the rotating board are all a must as well. Imagine this in your crafty space. Imagine how awesome this is going to look. All of the organisation you're going to go. Because this has been designed as well by Leanne and her team, the rigidity, it's so incredibly sturdy. Not only does it go together in minutes, it is super, super sturdy. And I know you're going to absolutely love using it. And just because it is it's so compact, it is so portable. If you want to move it around from room to room, absolutely, it's something that you are going to be able to do. Gillian was already looking at pegboards for her craft room, she says, so this is really the perfect thing for her. Think about your 6x6. I love the baskets, the pen pots, no matter what kind of craft you are into. Are you a colourist? Are you a die cutter? Are you a scrapbooker? I think you're going to find an area for everything within this. I love that you can get so many of those legendary 12x12 papers in there. The fact that there's room for you to get your legs underneath as well. I think if you were using a chair, you would absolutely be able to get great access to this as well. And the thing is, when everything is just there in front of you and you're able to reach for it and see it all, you're going to get the most amount of use out of this as well. You're going to absolutely love it, I'm convinced. So many of you I know will be ordering this the moment it goes live over on the HSN site. Remember as well, it's going to be in the 9 a.m, the 3 p.m, and the 8 p.m. hours. Oh well, it's going to be in those hours, Sarah, isn't it? As long as, well, it might not even make it. Maybe it won't even make it to the shows. Who knows?
Well, look at this. I would say if you're up at 9 o'clock, you're all right. You'll see it at 9 o'clock. Whether it makes 3 p.m. and 8 p.m, I think remains to be seen. It's supposed to be in Suzanne's big. Suzanne gets crafty at 8 o'clock. I'm not holding my breath. I know how many they've got. Actually, it'd be really interesting in the comments to know which colour you prefer, who's wanting to get one of these ordered next week. Do you know, tell me, what room are you going to use it in? How do you see this kind of fitting into your life? That'll give us a bit of an idea, and then I'll be able to give you a heads up on whether or not I think they've got enough. Based on knowing you guys, I think it's highly unlikely. And do you know what? I mean, just look at January. How many products did we have, Joe, that sold out before we even got to air? There was a lot of them.
Absolutely, there are. There are people already receiving parcels from HSN of things that are in this craft day. Yeah, I've just seen someone, Cassie, saying she's just received the Staycation stamps, which I'm going to be taking you through in a little while. So, loads of you are already savvy shoppers, getting yourself ahead. Remember, there is so much coming up. Something else that is coming up as well in the 9 a.m. show, Sarah, is a foil press starter kit. Lots of people, I think, love foiling and see it and would love an easy way into it. And we're giving them that, aren't we?
We are. The thing is, okay, so we pre-launched the large foil press in October as part of our birthday event. However, it was actually saved. It's not planned to be on air until National Craft Month. So what you've got is the launch of the super-sized plate. For those of you that haven't seen it before, the extra large foil print is officially launching on air at 9 a.m. on the 2nd of March. Now, I'm going to plug mine in. It works as yes, we know you're ready. It works as an extension plate to go on the existing foil press. So any of you who have the existing foil press, it's exactly the same base, and all you do is you order the extended, basically the large platform, and the large platform plugs in and just works in exactly the same way as your smaller platform. Now, we've got this fabulous starter kit, Joe, which is basically anyone who's just new and going for the foil press for the first time in National Craft Month, you're going to need a selection to get you started. So we've reordered our best-selling foil dies. So things like the thank you, you've got your frame in here, Joe, we've got some borders and corners, we've got our best-selling ever beautiful border die that we did, one of the fabulous background dies that we do a lot, and we've got the starter kit at a fraction of the price that it should be because it's designed for brand new people getting started. We've also got a load of foils back in stock for the March show. Now, I'll pop the details on here for the actual foil press itself. And again, everything that you need is all included in that booklet. So get the booklet down and it'll point out everything. So that's going to be featuring in the 9 o'clock show as well, and then get a whole presentation in the 1 o'clock show, okay? Now, what we also have is some brand new launches. And we've got some exclusives, and we've got some back in stocks that previewed when we were here in October. I remember previewing it. Can you remember, Joe? The gorgeous butterflies that we did.
Oh,
if you want
yeah.
a set of butterflies where they lift the wings, right? So you can position these anywhere you want in your card. They die cut and lift the wings up. So can you see you've got all the different sides? So you've got the butterfly ones and also the dragonfly. Where have I put my dragonfly here? Oh, I don't know where. But you get your butterfly and your dragonfly together. I don't know where my dragonflies. I put them somewhere special, right? And then we've also got these fabulous lilies and daisies, okay? So can you see these are, again, the gorgeous florals. And what it does is it foils and die cuts all at the same time. So you get a set of 3 of these are the lilies. And you get, and basically the idea is, Joe, you can position them wherever you want on your project. And then also the gorgeous daisies. I'd never ever seen any foiling like this before at all. And you can literally position them however you want. I mean, this is just a fabulous little, classy little mini box, but absolutely gorgeous with that daisy foiled on the top. So I know a lot of you have been waiting for these to come back in stock. You've been waiting for them. Honestly, I would be surprised, Joe, if these make the show. I'm going to walk you through everything that we've got, but they're all in the booklet as well, okay? But I would be really shocked if these make it through to the show. We've got those. We've got these most incredible corners. And this one here, are completely exclusive to HSN. So if you're wanting to do beautiful cards like this one here, this is that fabulous corner die with the beautiful pink foil this time, Joe. Completely exclusive to HSN. You need to get these. We've got that one. We've got this beautiful oriental blooms. Now this is the foil and die as it foils. This is the negative that's left over in there as well. We've got some beautiful borders in here that you might want to be working with.
I love those.
Look at these, the Moroccan swirl tiles on there as well. Again, you go and have a little look. So all of these, I'm upside down with some of these, but all of these, if you go and have a look in the booklet, you can see the individual elements that we've got, right? What we've also got, Joe, is we've got 2 of these amazing alphabets. So we've got your traditional font, and we've also got a more swirly, fancy font as well. So both of those are going to be featuring in the 4 o'clock hour. But what you're going to be able to do, things like these. I mean, look at this here, right? Look at how fabulous this little candle is. I did a technique the other day on Crafters TV teaching you how to foil onto candles. I've done this alphabet at a really nice size so that you can personalise anything, whether it is your cards, like this one here, beautiful little card for Ruby, or whether you're wanting to do personalised one-off cards like this and be able to use, you've got the uppercase and the lowercase. So you have the option of either doing it in the fancy font or this is the traditional font that I'm showing you, okay? Now, let me just tell you, anybody who is not familiar with our foil press, we have some fabulous tutorials that you can go and watch. Both myself and Craig, who's like our king of foiling, I've done loads and loads of foil press masterclasses that you can go and watch on YouTube. And we will teach you things like foiling onto faux leather, like foiling onto watercolour card and then inking through with it, like foiling onto things like your mirror card and your glitter card, or maybe craft card or your patterned papers. All of these you can be doing, Jo, with all of the different foils that we have. Now I've got mine heated up, so I'm going to quickly do a little demo, but we're going to be giving away a selection of our brand new foil products, Jo, right at the end of this demonstration, aren't we?
Yeah, of course we are. We're going to give away a bundle of foiling goodies, which will be fantastic. Marie saying she needs the alphabet set. Marianne's loving this. Donna says how much she loves the alphabets as well. Tracy needs the alphabet. It's a lot of love for the alphabets, both on Facebook and, of course, on YouTube as well. A lot of people still talking about the instant desk. A lot of people saying how it's going to transform their craft room. A lot of people, it's kind of 50-50 split, Sarah, on the colours. It's divisive. Let's put it that way. Jean says she hasn't got the foil press yet, but she wants it. She gets the new desk, she's going to have room for it, she says. I like your thinking, Jean. Carrie says as well, I missed the butterfly and dragonflies last time they were on. I'm not making that mistake again. Carrie says, I missed the... Regina says as well, the corner foiling dolls look fabulous on scrapbooks. And Jennifer says, let's face it, nothing is going to last till the show on the 2nd. Heart, those fonts are gorgeous. Absolutely they are. If you want to be in with a chance of winning a selection of those foiling goodies, make sure you comment. Have you foiled or not? Let me know. Let me know how you're getting on with it. I'd love to know, of course, on Facebook and, of course, on YouTube as well. And I've got my iPad upside down. I can see it, honestly, Sarah.
I wasn't going to tell you, no. I'm trying to do this here. Right, okay. What I'm going to do, I never ever get a chance to show the cut and foil dies. This is one of the brand new cut and foil dies that we have on the show, okay? Again, this is one of the ones that I'm envisaging will most likely sell out. So watch this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it. I've got the foil press over here, right? And I'm going to position it on here. So we can put our base, we can put the inner piece, and then we can put the very inside piece here. And I'm going to pop this on for 20 seconds, right? So 20 seconds, press the start button. And all I'm going to do is leave that on so that we're heating the whole thing up at once. And I'm going to foil onto some of our, this is just our lovely pearlescent cardstock with a little bit of the silver foil. Now, when we're doing the foil stamp and cut, you are also going to need your metal shim, because the metal shim, you want to be basically cutting into metal, not the top plate, right? So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go with the foil face down onto the base. I think, it's me bit of foil going to fit just about, right? I'm going to pop this on here. Now, because we've got the largest size, right? Because we've got that large 9x12 base, you can see you could be positioning this anywhere. So maybe this is a fabric that you're foiling onto. Maybe this is onto the front of a piece of faux leather that you're doing for a nice bag, Jo. Maybe this is a lovely base scrapbook page that you're wanting to use a larger space for. In the past, we've only been able to foil 6 inches wide. You've only been able to put things that are 6 inches wide through your foil press. Now what we're able to do is work on that larger space. So can you see, it's done all of the die cutting, right? So it's die cut that all in one go. And then all we do, I'm going to let you have a little look on the close-up here, right? So this is transferred perfectly. And as I peel this away now...
It's gorgeous.
Isn't it fabulous? So that gorgeous frame has come away absolutely beautifully. And then this makes a wonderful, for you shaker cards or beautiful centerpieces or anything like that, you've got that gorgeous large frame piece. Now, as I said, we've done so many different foiling tutorials, techniques, everything like that. We've done loads of different ones. You just need to go to YouTube or go onto the Crafters Companion website and you can look through all of the foiling masterclasses that we've done. I would say there is at least 20 hours of tutorials on there that you can follow through, and I'm going to show you some of the things that we will teach you on those masterclasses. So you can be learning things like foiling onto acetate. This is another one of those gorgeous frame dies, Jo, being foiled onto acetate now. Because you've got your amazing alphabets now, I'm just going to warn you now, I think those alphabets will absolutely sell out before the show. And the borders, We've brought them back in stock for National Craft Month. If you are wanting to do things like foiling onto faux leather, creating your own beautiful books like this, you're foiling onto the front of these panels. What about this one here? I love this here, can you see? So we've got beautiful Pam here, made a lovely door hanger, just straight onto the bottom here. This is what I love about all of these. You've got not only the letters, but also the gorgeous numbers. Aren't these, they're just gorgeous cards, Joe.
Absolutely, and they are so versatile. You know, there's alphabets and numbers. You're always going to be able to use them for things, whether it's hangings or door plaques. So personalisation. You know what personalisation means, doesn't it? Yeah. Extra pennies, we'd say, or extra cents, as you guys would say.
I would totally agree. I think, you know, the two biggest trends that I've seen in the market recently, I would say the last 18 months or so, have been foiling and then personalisation. And I just love the idea that whatever it is, if you're making little gifts and things like this, to be able to foil, and it's proper traditional foiling where it does the beautiful deboss, it embeds the foil into the deboss. That is what you're going to be able to do. You've got the large uppercase and also the lowercase, but they're a really, really good size on there. So don't forget, you're also going to have those fabulous, you know, we talked about the flowers where the petals lift up. I'm just going to put it out there and say these are like an exclusive. These are like an exclusive for HSN superfans because these will not make it to the show. This is the card that I was just going to, this is the card I was kind of teaching you. So can you see you've got the base part here that we did. This has now been made into a shaker card. How gorgeous is that with the kind of the front piece of a shaker card? Then we foiled onto the ribbon, Joe, so you've been able to foil onto the ribbon as well. Then we foiled onto the acetate that's gone into the shaker card. All of that is possible when you have that large foil press. So we call it the A4 foil press platform here, but it's actually the 9x12 one because it's going to fit your either A4 size or US letter sizes. So it's the large size foil press platform that you're going to be working with. Joe, I will let you choose a winner to win a selection of the, maybe we send them like the foil alphabet, a selection of all the foiling products that I've been using, and I'll start and get ready for my next demonstration.
Absolutely, lots of love for these. Of course, in the comments are, Jenny says, I haven't foiled yet, been waiting for an entry-level bundle. Maybe this is that for you. Jean says, I just got the foil press, would love to win. Liz saying as well, she needs to get the bigger platform. You will get the opportunity to do exactly that. Chrissy says, I love that Crafts Companion give us so much education so we can use our products to their maximum potential. I think we better give these away, don't you? Denise Mills on YouTube, congratulations. You are the winner of a bundle of glorious foiling goodies. Now, the booklet, I'm pleased to tell you, has been updated. So the booklet does now contain all of the information that you're going to require about the instant desk, which is fantastic. It is pinned to the comments wherever you are watching. If you're watching us on Facebook or on YouTube, you'll see the link down there. Get it downloaded, get it saved, get ahead, look at absolutely everything that is coming up for you on this fantastic craft day. All kicking off, of course, Tuesday the 2nd at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. That is when you're going to want to make sure you are tuned in for. Now, I want to tell you about these. They are coming up in the 9 a.m. show. If they make it, right? It is the text embossing folders. These are stunning because it's almost like brush lettering but within an embossing folder. So you can ink it, you can do all of those different things. Check out what you're able to do with them. This is the thanks one. Look at that, shiny. And it is gorgeous, really, really gorgeous. What I love is that they are really usable words that are in here. So this one's love. Now, you can see here, I've got that gorgeous deep emboss with that brush lettering. I feel it looks really commercial, doesn't it? I think it does look like a gorgeous handmade project. You're making projects to sell, this would be awesome as well. Then we've got the friend in here too, which is going to give you, sorry, this is the hello that you've got in here. How about that? Cutting it, mounting it up as well, creating almost like a little plaque in there. It is simply gorgeous. The next one we've got is Celebrate, which is this one just here. How gorgeous does that look with the inked background, a little bit of gilding wax on there. I just think there's something so classy classy about the font that has been used on here as well, and which is no doubt going to become the most popular one, is birthday. As you can see here, if you want to make awesome, impressive cards really, really quickly, then our 3D embossing folders will absolutely allow you to do that very, very quickly. Remember, they are coming up for you in the 9 a.m. hour on the 2nd of March at 9 a.m. So make sure you do not miss out on those. Lots of you loving these as well. Jim saying how much they love them. Susan loves them. Nina says they are beautiful. Cheryl says what an awesome concept. Lots of love still for the foil press. A lot of people still talking about the instant desk as well. Now, I know the instant desk wasn't in the booklet. The booklet has now been updated, and you can go and get all of the details that you need there. You can see all of the additional items that are there. You can get all the dimensions. It is all there for you now. And Joy saying, the lovely Joy Sampson, the embossing folders are fab. Saw them in the booklet and absolutely love them. Deborah just says, great, my daughter came home from school and now she wants one of the desks. If I get one and I need to put the two together so we can work opposite each other, what an awesome idea, Sarah.
Love that, absolutely love that. And you know what, it is such a great space. Trust me, when you start using it, you will appreciate that it really is. It's the fact that it's all been made for crafters. So we are crafters. We understand how you're using these desks. It's not a case of we're trying to fudge this to make this work for that. It's been designed with the space, with the weight capacity that you need for things like your big machines. So everything has been thought through so incredibly thoroughly, right? So that we've done that thinking for you. You get that home. It's easy to assemble. It's easy to put away if you need to put it away temporarily, but it's just all planned through and so fantastic to work for, right? We'll come back and have a little look at the desk a little bit soon. After I've done this one, we'll have another little look at the desk for anyone. If you've got any questions, get your questions coming in now so that you can ask Joe, he can ask me, we can feed them all through, we can have a good look at how it all goes together, what all the extra accessory pieces are. And remember, thanks to Joe, we're going to be giving another one of these away live at the end of the show. So a couple of hours time and we'll be giving another one of those away. Now, it is time to move on to our next item. So this next item that you're going to see, it's building on from another concept that you guys absolutely love. So this is going to be launching in the 1 o'clock hour, and stock permitting, it's then going to be on again in the 4 o'clock hour, okay? So you know how, I can't even decide which stamp are we starting on, okay? So you know how we've done loads of pop-out recently, and we've done the pop-out numbers, we've done pop-out designs. What about multi-level pop-outs like this? These are taking your pop-outs to the next level. Whether it's happy birthday, whether it's like, look at this one here, with the gorgeous peacock. So with love. So again, card looks lovely from the front, Joe. We open it up, and when we open it up, if I show you from the side, look how clever they are. I mean, they are so ridiculously complicated. You don't need to worry about how on earth we did all of this, because all you need to know is we have worked all of that out. Again, here, look at this. Just for you. So what we've done is, again, this is an auto ship program. So if you are wanting to get in, you get in on HSN Craft Day, you get the best price for the first collection, which has the Just For You, Happy Birthday, and also With Love. So you get the 3 of those, and then we also have a future auto ship program with more designs in there, okay? So the auto ship program that goes with this one, we will show you all of the designs that you've got there. So if you see the first one, oh hang on, these, we'll get them on here, right? So the first one is called Just Because, right? And that is coming in June, and in June you'll get Best Wishes and also the Just Because, right? Now, if you then love the auto ship program, you want to stay in on it, in August, you get Well Done and Many Thanks, okay? And then the final one, because there's only 3 auto ships with this one, in October, you get the opportunity to get the Shine Bright and the Best Friend. Now, do you know what I love about HSN's auto ships, Joe, okay? So the fact that HSN offer these auto ship programs means now that what we can do, because we can't, I mean, I would love to be on HSN every week if we could, do weekly craft shows and bring you all this new product, but but we just can't. We haven't got time to show you everything. Whereas once you've seen this once, you understand the concept, you know what you're doing. If you're in the auto-ship program, then you've just got the choice of, okay, what's coming on this month? Do I want those designs or do I not want them? And you've got the choice of calling down your auto-ships or skipping a one if you want. What you'll never get a chance to do is go back and get into the auto-ship if you weren't in there to start with. So occasionally, we bring the items that were auto-ship and reorder them, and they'll get a chance to go to air, just one at a time. But quite often, a lot of them will be completely exclusive in the auto-ship program. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get straight into the demo with this, because I think once you see how easy these are, it's going to be a little bit one of those mind blow type moments, okay? So we're going to do the happy birthday, Joe. And what I've done is, I've just taken a piece of our gorgeous pearl card, and what I've done is, instead of scoring across the middle, I've done a 6x6 card, and can you see I've just put little lines in there, so I've just marked the two sides on here, Joe, right? And let me show you, this is the die here. So when I take this off, I'm going to see if we can get a little bit closer in on here, because you'll absolutely love this, okay? So when I turn this over, can you see? It's got these little notches at the side, yeah? So those little notches there, Joe, they look like little kisses, don't they? They're like little lips giving a little kiss at the side. Those little kisses, thanks for the extra sound effects that we get there. That was
actually me, not a machine.
So they are going to line up at the side here, right? So all I've done is I've lined those up. I have put this the right way up, haven't I? Yes, happy birthday. So they're going to line up at the side like this, and you're just going to hold that in place, ready to go through the machine. Now, obviously I've got my Gemini Pro, because I'm lucky and I've got a Gemini Pro to work with, but all of the dies that I'm showing you today, folks, they're going to work in either the regular Gemini, they're going to work in your Gemini Junior, they're going to work in your Gemini MIDI. If you want to do these in the MIDI size in there, very, very easy to do. So basically, it's going to work through all of these different ones. So that's going to go through once, and it puts all of the cut lines and the score lines in the right place there, right, Joe? So if I lift this off now, and I'll just be really careful with this, there we go. And then after I lift this off, can you see, I mean, it's cut to absolute perfection, but then what it's done is, I'm going to just bring in, have I still got my scoring board under here? I have indeed. Where I've put my little scoring to, I've got no idea, but I've got another one here, right? So all I'm going to do now, Joe, is I'm going to go over the score lines that I had in place for those two end bits, so where I hadn't done the scoring, right? So go over that place there, and then it is a case of manoeuvring this into place. So can you see what I'm talking about, Joe? I'm going to literally fold this up and just push these bottom ones up, and once they go up, the next pieces then come down. So I'll do a bit of manoeuvring, Joe. You let me know what everybody thinks of these.
Absolutely. A lot of love for the auto ship. Chrissy's saying, I love the auto ships. A lot of people commenting on the engineering of these as well. I know they look very stunning, but they are very easy to do. Marie says she loves the sentiment popping up. Mary says it makes my day when my order comes in the mail. So auto ship is great. It's like a little surprise that I'm not expecting. Angela says how excited she is to get these pop-outs as well. Still a lot of love as well for the instant desks as well. Sam loves the sound effects, and don't forget, keep commenting along, because I'm going to give these away as well at the end of this demonstration. Isn't that right, Sarah?
That is very right indeed. So all you're doing is I've just taken each letter one at a time. Can you see it? And just folded each letter into place, Joe. And because we've used that gorgeous pearlescent card, can you see now that is going to go flat to go in the envelope, and then it's going to pop up to give you that lovely, and it's like a 3-dimensional. Have a little look from the top. I don't know if you can see it from the top. It looks like a 3-dimensional stage. So can you see that there?
Oh, it's awesome.
Yes, that's what I was wanting you to see.
It's like a tiered cake, isn't it?
Isn't really clever. Oh, and I just think for a big birthday cake or something like that, you could do that and put some candles on the top. I think they're wonderful, right? So that is your happy birthday. Now watch what I'm going to do as well here, right? I'm going to take now, let me just give these a little bit of a pop out, right? No input intended there. I've got a piece of patterned paper I'm going to do exactly the same with, Joe, here, right? I'm going to pop that in the centre, and I'm going to just send this through the Gemini as well. And I'm going to use this, but I'm going to cut out the middle so that what we end up with is an absolutely beautiful matten layer to go through the inside. Does that make sense? Okay. So this is just going to give me, I'm going to get my scissors ready, and I'm going to trim out the middle bits. Now we will be doing, so bear in mind you can get these from HSN, you can get into the auto ship program, but then when you get these delivered, you're going to be able to basically do the full masterclass with us in a few weeks' time. Not only will we be doing a masterclass, but we'll be doing a masterclass and then also a craft along to go with it, Joe. So we really will be teaching you everything you could possibly want to know about how to use these. And I think, do you know, that's what people are really coming to love about Crafters Companion and what we're able to do now with Crafters TV. It is that we can do all of the education that helps you just get the most from all of the products that you buy from us.
Absolutely. Christy's saying, I really appreciate these preview shows because you can really get a good look at all of the fabulous products as well. Lots of excitement again for the auto ships. A lot of people saying these would work well with the left fold alphabets as well. So
really
very
well.
similar style, aren't they?
Would work perfectly well with them, Joe.
Diana is loving them, as is Diane. Pop-up cards are awesome, says Marcella. Debbie says, wow. Laquetta says these are very cool dies. Linda's going to be ordering these, as is Peg, Geraldine, Susan, Kirsty and Robin. Everyone seems to be absolutely loving this concept, Sarah.
Yeah, it's just because it's a bit different. And the thing is, you guys already know the pop-out concept from us because we've worked on this loads. So you've already got to know how all of these work. And to be honest, you guys have just fallen in love with them as much as I have. I just think it's so incredibly clever, right? So all I'm going to do is I've got these in here, Joe. I've just realised I haven't quite got that central. Look, me one that I'd cut already. I got this one perfectly centred up, right? So I'm going to stick all of these into place, Joe. Literally, just a little bit of tape now. Where's my straight tape pen? And I'm going to get this all stuck in. And then this will go inside the regular white card there as well. Right?
Awesome. Kat says, Dear Joe, I really need that desk. Okay, noted, Kat. Susan says that the dies are so smart they make the card pop up. Pam says, very creative, makes nice clean cuts. Who doesn't love the pop-ups? Christy is saying, I can't wait for the craft along on these. Going to be so much fun. And also Terry says, just browsing the booklet, I'm loving the instant desk and the decorative panel border dies. Those, of course, still to come. In this preview. There is so much, isn't there, packed into this one, Sarah. And these, of course, I think it's going to be so awesome knowing that you've got those further shipments coming later down the line. That looks stunning.
Does it look great? And then do you know what I thought really made it stand out, right? I've cut out the letters on a separate piece of cardstock and I can just stick these perfectly over the top. Now, what I'm going to show you next, Joe, once I've kind of done all of this, I don't know why I'm working back to front upside down here, when we've got all this awesome camera work that I could just be, you could be just be watching from the overhead camera. Although, to be honest, I'm quite impressed with myself that I'm managing this as well as I am doing back to front upside down, right? So basically, she says now, and then now I kind of get this right in place. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what we call our concept suite, which is what the lovely Marie does for us to just show you, just very simply in black and white, how awesome this can look and how it can work perfectly. So look at that. That is going to stick inside your card there. And once you've stuck that inside the card, to be honest, the decoration, there's the finished one there, the decoration takes seconds to do and they look absolutely perfect. I mean, look at that, isn't that wonderful? So let me just show you the kind of concept suite that we've got, okay? So just a few little ideas once you've got the hang of it, okay? So this here, I love this idea, right? So this is putting it on like a special, like a 3D box like this, and then stepping it up from the front. So I've actually got one of these. So that's it, just in the black and white concept, but this is where somebody's made one of these. Don't they look incredible? And remember, all going to go flat to go into an envelope. So it looks really good when it arrives, but then it stands up and makes a fabulous 3D piece like this. Or I love these ones here, where it's like a tentfold card. I did a lot of these, Joe, with the pop-out numbers, and then it steps down from the front. So I've got one over here where we've got that best wishes. That's the best wishes, but here it is done in the With Love. There we go, move you over there so you can see the With Love with it stepping down on the front as well. Then we've got, oh, this is just a nice and simple, just using it in the front here. Here it is, there's your happy birthday, a different side one there as well. And then what I do love, and I think the lovely Pam Craven has done a couple of lovely samples like this that she's been sending. What about doing a box like this, where the whole box opens up and that just kind of gives you that. I mean, that is the sort, you know, like a big wedding card or something like that, where you've got the whole of the box kind of falls down in front of you and you've got that lid that goes on. To me, I think they look absolutely priceless. Totally priceless. Now I'm going to show you again. Remember, if you get in the authorship program, I'm going to show you which are the designs that come in your authorships, because this is your one and only chance to get in the authorship program. So in this first collection, you are getting the 3 that I said about. So you get the With Love, Just For You and Happy Birthday. In your first authorship, you get the Just Because and Best Wishes. Then in your second authorship, which will be coming in August, you get Well Done and Many Thanks. And then the final authorship in October, you would get the chance of getting Shine Bright, which I think is just a wonderful sentiment, and also Best Friend. Now, Julie's asking, are these hard to make? Julie, you just watched me make that one live on air, back to front, upside down. All I would say is, bear in mind, you get them on order from HSN and you know you've got the best price, you've got them on their way to you. We're going to be doing a whole masterclass with these later on in March. And then a couple of weeks after that, we're going to be doing a live craft along session. So you can get these, get them home and know that we're going to teach you exactly how to use them. All I would say is, you've just watched me there do it and you've seen how simple it is. It's because the die, which I will not be able, there it is, right? The die is perfect because it's got those 2 little kissy lips at the sides here, right? That enables you to position it exactly into place with your score line, and then everything else, it cascades from here. They were really complicated for us to design. They're really easy once you know how to make them. That's all, and that we've taken care of that a little bit. We're going to make it easy for you guys. You're going to love these ones.
So much love for these as well. Susie T says, I love these. They are a must-have. Gilmore says that booklet is jam-packed with deliciousness. Peg, Crystal, Marie, Deborah, Ruth Ann, Yolanda, Nina Marie, Cindy, Lisa, Robin, Mary, everyone absolutely loving these. The engineering on these is literally second to none, and loads of you loving them. We better give them away, I guess, hadn't we? It's going to go to one of our gorgeous viewers across on Facebook. That viewer is Virginia Lucas. Virginia Lucas, you need to drop us a line, and you need to drop that line to prizes@crafterscompanion.com. Prizes@crafterscompanion.com. Details there are along the bottom of your screen. Now, I'm really excited to be able to take you through this next bit. Do you know why? My favourite all-time ever stamps and dies. And they are back in stock, which is awesome. There's going to be 2 different options for you, although you're not going to go for the 2 different options. You're going to go for both options, let's face it. You're going to get both of these because they are absolutely awesome. We are talking Staycation. So this one is Road Trip, which I love because in here you're getting Road Trip first. You've got the Winnebago in here. You've got the paddling pool, the fences. You're also going to get a load of sentiments in here as well. And then you get all of the dies to cut these out. Now, these are great because they work on their own on cards. They also work in our pop-up boxes as well. There's going to be lots of different things that you can take these across in your crafting. Scrapbook pages are going to absolutely be crying out for these. You've then got in this one as well, the Simple Life too. These are coming up in the 9 AM hour. In here, what you've got is you've got the caravan. You've also got in here the benches, the bunting. You've got the bikes. Oh, it is like an awesome little caravanning holiday right there for you. So you get those. So that's the first option. Then the other one is the second option, which is just here, which is the vacation. Go for both. This one has got the happy camper. This is like that wooden scene, us all sitting down by the river at a campfire with a guitar out singing Kumbaya, doing a bit of fly fishing. I can see it now. You've got all of that in there. You've got the tent, the logs, the guitar, the fire, the fishing reel. It's all in there for you. And then you've got Life's a Beach. And it's got a little bit of a British tinge to it with the little beach houses, but you've got ice creams and lollies and all of those wonderful summer times that you're going to have. You've got all of your sentiments in there as well. You've got this lovely imagery in here too. I do want to show you a couple of the things that you can make with it though, because I think they are absolutely stunning, the things that you can make on here. You have got this one just here as well. Look at this with the gorgeous beach houses, that wonderful summer theme. I absolutely love the one with a vintage caravan on here. If you love things like your double Z folds, you're going to absolutely adore these. They are fantastic. They've been so popular. They are back in stock. Remember, they're coming up at the 9 a.m. hour over on HSN on the 2nd of March. Keep an eye on the website for when they go live. Chemistry says this is hands down the best company that show you how to use their products. Mary Pat says she loves the staycations. They are on their way. Cassie has ordered all of these as well. Couldn't help themselves. Now, Sarah, there is still, I mean, it's been a little while now, but there is still pandemonium online. It's in meltdown. Talking about that instant desk, I really think we need to see it again, don't you?
Well, the thing is, there is nothing else like this, and I cannot wait for the big show day. Let me tell you, this has been so long in the making. It's been one of them huge secrets that we've had to keep. So as a business over the last I'd say the last 2.5 years, we've really expanded out our portfolio and our capabilities. We know that you guys are looking to us now to basically be your solution when it comes to craft. And so we've had to think well beyond just the products you use and think right into the craft space that you work in. And that has amalgamated in the development of this incredible desk. Now, Leanne and her team of incredible engineers have worked on this tirelessly over that time. And do you know who we got to make this for us? We got the factory who actually make our Geminis, because they've taken time to really understand what it is that you guys do, how we work with you, and how they can make that work in your space. So have a little look at this, okay? This is my wonderful mother-in-law working on her little craft desk, and look how everything is available to hand. It's just the right size. You've got the space in the middle to do all of your die cutting with. You've then got space to do all of your inking on one side. You've got the space for your machines on the other side. But what about those of you who are maybe's got kids at home who are doing all of their homeschooling, or you're using this for a home office? Maybe you're doing one where you want to keep one in your dressing room and have all of your, your mirror, your cosmetics, everything like that on there. It is designed for craft, but as with many of our products, they are so thoroughly thought through. There is so much stuff you can do with them, okay? Now, I will tell you, it is super easy, really easy to put together. Here's Hilary putting hers together. We didn't have space for me to put another one together here in the studio, but look, it opens out. You literally open the legs out, slide those pieces into place, and it's just got a little wing nut to put it into place. So you're going to do that on both of the legs. Then it literally clips together in the middle and folds over. Now, the two drawers we're giving you are fully assembled. Then you've got the option if you want to add the pegboard on the back. So I want you to understand the pegboard for the back and the sides is an extra if you want to go for it. So the actual desk that if you go for the instant desk item, and you'll know all of this, by the way, folks, if you get that booklet, right? You want to go for the instant desk item. Have a look when it goes live on the HSN website, and I know this is going to be one of them ones where as soon as it does, you guys are all going to be like, it's gone live, it's gone live. So the actual desk itself is the desk, which is super sturdy, and then also it comes with the drawers included in there. Now, if you want to get the extra pegboard, okay, we've got the pegboard for the back, okay? So we've got the extra pegboard for the back. The details will come up on your screen for that as well. It comes in 2 separate panels, there you go. But it is a 2-panel set that you get, and they clip together. I've got like a little clip over here over the back. You saw Hilary putting that together when she was on there. Now, we also have pegboard that you can put on the side. So if you really want to maximise all the space that you have, you'll see you can put the pegboard onto the edges here. So for example, all of these little, let me get these out. All of these you could be getting out, and you could be just organising your stuff on the sides like this. Or maybe that's where you're going to keep all your papers. So you see, you can take all of these ones and you can pop these into place on here. And whether it's your 12 by 12s, whether it's your larger set, your 8 by 8s as we're doing here, okay? You can put all these into place and they'll just all clip into place on the side there, right? They also lift off, all of these are extra as well, by the way. So you want to go for any of these, and these all clip into place, and you can pop all your pieces on the top. So it's really easy, and what I found is it's just a brilliant way to have everything organised, have everything to hand, clip it into place, whether it's the little hooks that you want to get, and you know, you can keep things like your scissors on the hooks there, whether it's these little trays, whether you know, you've got space to pop your ink pad trays, your pen trays go on there. So we've got loads and loads of accessories. I'm just going to warn you now, folks, I will eat my hat if there's any of these accessories left by the time we actually get to the 2nd of March. Because as soon as these go live on the website, HSN have tried to work on the basis that a lot of you will just buy one of these. I know that you will be planning out your whole craft room. You'll be putting the desk, you'll be getting the pegboards, you'll be getting stuff for the sides, you'll be buying extras of these pots. Have a little look when you fill all of your instant desk up. You start with the plain desk. You can put all your 8x8s in, you can get the little trays, you can put all of your pencils, you can put all of your tools in there. Everything is to hand. You've got the little hooks. Craig was hooking his iPad on these. I just love the thought of being this organised and having literally everything to hand, perfectly in place, whether it's on the sides, whether it's on the back, whether it's on the front. You've got, just get extras of things like your little hooks. Your trays inside, by the way, your little slider trays, they are going to hold nine of your 12x12 paper pads. Now, let me talk about the whiteboard. Again, you can get the whiteboard as an extra if you want, and it comes with the little hooks on the top as well. So you've got the whiteboard hooks that just hook over the edge there. So this can either sit into one of the holes or over the top like this. And again, it's just the fact that there's spaces for everything. I don't know about you, but I'd never seen anything like this for craft. I'd seen where you can have a desk and then you can try and fudge pieces together, but not where it's been planned like this. So I want to know in the comments, is this for your craft room? Or is this for the dining room that you work in and you need to be able to take it down at Thanksgiving when all your family come round and you need to be able to pack it away? Or is this going in the spare bedroom? And you know you're going to have to kind of put that away if you ever get company come to stay, which is just once in a blue moon. So most of the time it's your craft room, but then every now and again you do need to be able to pack away. Whether it is you're getting this home and you're putting this together and that's it, or whether you need to be able to put yours up and take it down, everything you need is right there, okay? Now, we're going to be giving away one of the desk and the drawers. So did we give away the marble or the wood grain earlier? We gave the wood grain away. So we're going to be giving away, we've still got a marble top one. You can thank Joe for giving away one of the marble top ones. Now your basic desk comes with the desk and the 2 drawers on here. And it's designed, I don't want to give the game away too much, okay? But let me just tell you, there will be things coming out in future which will work with this, which will add back to other products that we've got, which will just help you be even more organised. But it's just all designed. You've just got your space in there. I'm going to be able to, you'll just see it works with any kind of, it's a standard height desk. So you're going to be able to sit in this, you're just going to be able to wheel underneath the bottom. It's really sturdy. It looks really good. The other thing, it looks really smart and trendy in here. That is the difference. 3 workspaces. So you've got your space here for your inky. This is all of your kind of messy inky space over here. You've then also got all of the space in the middle to do your die cutting, your basic crafting on there. And then you've also got space over on the side here to be able to do all of, if you want to go for the rotating that, we will have a select number of those rotating boards back in stock. However, not many. There will not be many of these, so you're going to need to get those. They will pre-sell out before the show. We've got the mats, the large mats. We've got the inking stations. All of these are going to be available, but a lot of these I know will not last through to the show. What's everyone been saying about it, Joe?
People are loving it. Brenda's saying, Leanne is a crafting wizard. The desk would complete my craft room. I've seen so many, but I have to have a configuration like this. It looks sturdy and well made. It is. I think that those pots will be the first things to go. Lots of you have been multi-ordering those. Yolanda says, what HSN needs is to look in our craft room if they think we only need one accessory rack. A lot of you talking about how many you'll be going for of these. The pegboards and the pots, an absolute must-have. Jean says, finally, a desk that is made for crafters. Absolutely. Made for crafters, by crafters, so you know you are going to get something that works for you. And although it is portable, guys, although you can move it around and it is easy to assemble, it is so sturdy and rigid. I know you're going to love it. Don't forget that it is now in there, updated for you in the booklet, along with absolutely everything else that you're going to be finding coming up in the HSN Craft Day on, of course, Tuesday the 2nd, all kicking off, of course, at 9 a.m. This is it. This is your roadmap. This is where you need to be looking, because in here you're going to find all of those products. You're going to find out what time they are coming up. You're going to be able to sit down and effectively plan the products that you are going for, so you know that you never need to miss the shows, you never need to miss any of the deals or any of the inspiration. You can see what presenters are coming up in there with Sarah as well. It is all in there for you. Disorganized Crafter on YouTube. Sounds like that person needs this, doesn't it? Says, so my craft room is now going to get a makeover. I cannot wait to see what Disorganised Crafter manages to do with this desk. Love the desk.
Take some before pictures. You need to take some before pictures so that we can see the before and afters. I'm just telling you now, Craig got one of these. So we had one in the office, and what we did was we let everybody in the office put into a drawer whoever wanted to win it, and we chose a winner out to take one of our samples home and try it off at home. Craig was the lucky winner. Can't believe it, he's so jammy, that Scottish lad. So Craig got to take it home. He's had it at home now 2 or 3 days. Cannot believe how it is completely revolutionised. And he had quite an organised craft room, totally revolutionised how he's got all of his stuff organised. Just unbelievable.
Absolutely, and you guys are loving it as well. I was deep in the comments there. I was having a good old chat away. Jeffrey says, would matter the top. A lot of people talking about what they're going to put on it. Room for their glass desks on there. Devaney says it's Crafter's Companion, so it means it will be the best. Absolutely. A lot of you are still talking about grabbing a second turntable. Absolutely, you'll get the opportunity to do that as well. Lots of you are loving what is coming up. Now, there is still so much to come in this preview. I'd love for you to let me know across on Facebook and YouTube what you're going to be going for thus far. What does your shopping list look like about halfway into the preview? Let me know. Drop it into the comments, and I would love to see what you are saying. Lots of people very jealous with Craig at the moment. A lot of people still talking about the foiling press as well. Debbie says, anyone a neat crafter? My husband says it looks like a natural disaster in my craft room. You're going to all be lovely, organised, neat crafters when you have got that incredible desk. I can just sense it. A lot of you deciding as well what extras you're going for. I think if the pots and hooks make it to the show, Sarah, it's going to be a miracle, because everyone is going to be ordering 3 and 4 of those, judging by the comments.
I will eat my hat. I will eat my hat. And also that rotating board. So the stock that we had, we previewed it on a Facebook Live with Adam last week. 27 minutes, the whole stock had sold out just on Facebook. Whereas, bear in mind, we're going to be, well, we're telling you guys, Facebook, YouTube, there's generally 20-odd thousand of you download the booklet before we get to the show. Based on the comments that I'm reading, can I just say happy birthday to Rhoda as well? Just saying it's her birthday on Craft Day, March 2nd, National Craft Month. So Craft Day for us is March the 2nd. So happy birthday there. But yes, it's let me just tell you, it is going to be a huge show. March is a huge month for HSN. They've got craft on throughout the month. They've got the big Craft Day on March the 2nd. And then Suzanne is going to be up every week on a Tuesday night with a 2-hour Suzanne Gets Crafty special show. So it is a huge month for them at HSN, and I would just say there's a reason why the show is kicking off at the start of the month. So we've got loads to show you. I best crack on, Joe. You will be pleased to hear we are back in stock finally with our tri-blend brush. Okay, so the tri-blend brush collection, these are the colours that you're going to be working with. They are all going to be back in stock, and they have one presentation in the 1 p.m. hour. Now, there's no auto ship available with this. Good luck. Those of you that got in auto ship when we first launched, you did fantastically well. We will release the auto ships, but not for a few months yet. This is going to be your one chance again. These, bear in mind, you know when we sell out of things and you ask us to restock them, this is how long it takes for us to get that stock back in. So those of you who've been waiting, they're on a fantastic deal. You've got all of your flex pays on here. They're only going to be airing once in the 1 o'clock show. So if you've been waiting for them, and I know a lot of you have, these are going to be back in stock at 1 o'clock. Just to give you a little bit of an idea, this is the sort of thing that you're going to be able to do with your tri-blend brush. So it is that perfect graduation of colour. Those of you who have any of our noirs, you'll know exactly what it's like working with the noirs and how fabulous it is to be able to build up and do this with your beautiful brush tip pens. And because you've got the brush, you can also start and work on things like fur, Jo, and I think that fur really enables you to take it to the next level. Leanne has done some absolutely amazing tutorials for us. I've done some fabulous tutorials. The tri-blends are my favourite to work with because we've just taken all of the thinking out of it for you. And the tri-blend brush makes it even easier than with a regular tri-blend. Look at that. I mean, these are just fab. Honestly, tri-blends. I did a masterclass with this I think it was just a couple of weeks ago, Jo, and just working with that brush nib and being able to blend like that. You can go back and watch any of our tutorials. Just bear in mind, get the product from HSN. There are hours and hours of tutorials on YouTube you can watch through and learn how to do this. I just know a lot of you have been waiting for that product to come back in stock. We're not doing a full presentation now. We're just letting you know about them, come back up at 1 o'clock. I'm going to get ready. I have got something really special, which I'm going to be showing you next, Jo.
Fantastic. Still loads of excitement about those. I know how busy they were when they first launched, Sarah, so great that we managed to get them back in stock. A lot of you guys really loving your colouring as well. Remember, you can come to us every Friday here on Crafters TV for the Colour Me Happy shows, which are always so much fun. If my can't beat the tri-blends, says Katie. Lisa says she loves all of her Spectrum products. She says, I love working with the Spectrum Noirs as well. And a lot of you are struggling to narrow it down what you're going to be going for on this craft day. Tice says, I love everything. Chrissy saying how relaxing the colour is. Verna saying how much she loves the tri-blends. Karen agreeing as well. They are absolutely awesome quality. Pamela says as well, tri-blend blushes are, get this, Sarah, the bee's knees.
The bee's knees.
Which is an absolutely great time. Darlene says, my shopping list is longer than my grocery list. Well, I mean, you can't craft with groceries, Sarah, can you?
Oh, no. I mean, come on, who needs to eat when we're all so busy crafting?
Absolutely. Susie T says, oh, my list is growing and growing. Now the number one is the desk and the accessories, then the twist and pop and the auto ship, then the pop-out sentiments. I also maybe need the text embossing folders as well. Loads of you are letting me know.
Guys, just managing expectations. We're only halfway through. We're only halfway through the show. We've still got some absolutely colossal product to show you. And guess what, Jo? I've just had a text from Craig. He said, would everybody like it if he did like a behind the scenes look at his desk at home? So let me know in the comments. Craig said, if you want, he'll do a live sometime over the next few days to show you all how he's using all of the kind of desk as it was. Then Craig will be able to do that. And do you want me to get Craig? Because I know a lot of people have been asking about like specifications and the weight that he can hold and everything like that. So why don't we get Craig to do a full live, show you his desk in his house, and then be able to answer all the questions on like weight and specification when he's got a little bit more time to do all of that with. Sound like a good plan? Absolutely perfect. We're getting lots of questions about sizes and stuff. Yeah, let's let Craig cover all of that tomorrow. Right, still so much more to come, Sarah. What are we going to be looking at? The comments have gone off about Craig showing us his one at home, so make sure you look forward to that tomorrow. Brilliant. So you guys want to see that? We best let Craig know then. Hopefully Craig's still watching. Craig, mwah, big kisses if you are. Yes, it's still so jammy that he managed to win that. It's awesome though, wait till you see it, okay? Right, so this here. Can you remember, Jo, this time last year, I think it was last March, we launched a fabulous program of Edgeables. And the Edgeables had an exclusive auto ship component at HSN. Now, there's a lot of people who've got into crafting in the last 12 months, not seen those. So what we've done is we've ordered a small quantity, and I mean a small quantity, of what was the auto ships and made them available, right? So let me just show you. I mean, look at this here. The strawberries and leaves. Is this not the most absolutely gorgeous design? So can you see it's the Edgeable? Let me just show you this over here. Look at that. So it goes right over the edge of the card. This has all been paper piece, this one. I think it's gorgeous, right? So that there is your strawberry. And the strawberry is coming in with the leaves. Now I'm going to be using the leaves and I'm going to be showing you the leaves. Oh, you stand up there, strawberry. Strawberry's my favourite one, by the way. Strawberry comes with these gorgeous leaves, right? So you've got the strawberries and the leaves. So that is the first one, 716842. These are all coming up in the 9 o'clock hour, just to let you know, okay? So that's the strawberries and the leaves. I'm going to demonstrate those for you. Then we've also got the bubbles and honeycomb, okay? So this is your honeycomb design here. How fabulous is these ones, okay? So your honeycomb like this, bees are still incredibly popular, Joe. I don't know if you follow the trends in the US, but they're really, really popular still. And then that comes in conjunction as well with the bubbles. So you want to get the bubbles, you've got the bubbles coming in there with the honeycomb one, and these are brilliant for like any congratulation cards as it was. Then the last option in this set is your stars and flowers, okay? So I've got one of the lovely let me just show you these two here, right? The flowers, by the way, folks, are absolutely perfect. Those of you who want to do, you stand up down here, right? Those of you who want to do your paper piecing, the flowers are absolutely the best one in it. Well, I do like the strawberries for paper piecing as well. They're going to be fabulous for your paper piecing. And then the stars. Do you know what? The stars are always so incredibly popular, and you see how that's one of our 3D.
Very glitzy, isn't it?
Isn't it? Aren't they fabulous? And that is just diagonally down the side. Do you want me to take you through a few more of the samples? Because the samples are absolutely fabulous for these, Joe. I'll do samples while you're reading out comments. Let me know what everybody thinks of all of these.
Loads of you absolutely loving these. Becky says the border cutting dies are my first pick. Terry Tom says, oh, I have these and I love them. Bess says, love the strawberries. You've got to have the strawberries. A lot of people are going gaga for the strawberries, it would seem. Sam agreeing they're so adorable. Susan says, OMG, the strawberry Edgeables. Yes. This was launched before I found Crafter's Companion, so she's very happy that she's going to get a chance to see it now as well. Shirley just loves everything. She just wants the lot, Sarah. Carol D letting me know she's going to go for Edgeables, foil florals, pegboard and accessories, twist and pop auto ship, pop out sentiments, possibly the sentiment embossing folders, and she hasn't even finished looking through the booklet yet.
Well, there is 112 pages of that booklet that you can look forward to, and we always try and get the booklet out about a week before the show, like this, Joe, so that you've got plenty of time to be able to go through it in detail, take your time, have a little look, see what it is you want. And it's just, I know I don't like it when you just kind of see it, you know, on the show and you've got like 7 or 8 minutes to make a decision on it. That's why we like to do all of these shows here, give you loads of time to have a good look at the products. Then we do the booklet so that you can have a good look at everything, see what it is that you're falling in love with, have a look at the samples, look back through the videos that we've done to get some ideas, see what our design team have made with them. I know for me, you know, if I was able to order product from HSN, which we're not allowed to over here in the UK, it's only for people in America, but that's how I like to do my shopping. At my leisure, take my time, have a good look through everything. So you guys can really look forward to sitting looking through those 112 pages at your leisure, finding out about everything. The booklet has been fully updated now. So those of you who want to download the booklet and then you can follow through everything that is coming, and you can see, can I have a little look at the booklet here? Oh, look at that. It says 112 now, but actually it'll be 122 after you get all of the extra pages. Here's some of the items that we haven't even seen yet. It's going to be coming up a little bit later in the show. We've got some incredible demonstrations to show you. And I love the booklet because it walks you through everything that you could possibly need to know about which ones have order ships in there, which ones, so there's, for example, there's your order ship on the shape sentiments. So can you see? So you're going to be able to see what the order ships are. We've got the pop-out numbers back in stock there. It's going to tell you and take you straight through. And then what we do is we we get you to look at that online, because then what you can do is you can keep coming back to it. There's them tri-blends I've just been telling you about. You can keep coming back, and then once the stuff goes live on the website, you just click on any of those products and it takes you straight through to the right page on the website to order these. This is the stuff still to come. We're just past halfway actually, Joe. We've got loads more to show you. I've actually got demos planned as well, ready to show you these. Now, I absolutely love, so hands up anybody who's not seen the Edgeables before. What was the lady's name, Joe? She was saying how these launched after she's found Crafter's Companion. There's thousands of you just found
Susan, I think that was. The lovely Susan, that was Susan.
Brilliant. So Susan, so those of you who are maybe brand new to Edgeables, let me show you here, okay? The way Edgeables work is they stay connected in your card here. So it starts cutting here, Joe, and it's going to cut all the way around the top and stop here. All of these are embossed detail. These are all cut detail, but this stays connected in your card. So what I've done is I've started doing a Z fold card, right? So I've done this lovely one here. So I've got Z fold where it folds back just with a small fold instead of being halfway. And then look, I've also got exactly the same piece that we cut off the bottom. Yep, so just how you've always seen me do Z fold, score it down, and we've done that so that we've got that piece that comes off the bottom there, right? Then all you do is this here, Joe, flips over, and it's going to connect onto the bottom of our Z fold card like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of the cut in detail on here. So you see my die comes and you position it on the card like this, and I'm going to use a little bit of tape. Oh dear, where's my tape gone? Oh dear, I must have wheeled my tape out on one of the last tables. Don't worry though, because watch, someone's going to throw it and I'm going to catch it any second. Woo, like that. So organised.
Magic.
That's why I said really loudly, oh dear, where's my tape gone? Yep, right there, right. So I'm just positioning this in place, holding this in place, Joe, and this is going to be ready to go straight through the machine, right? So into place there. Now I'm just using the Gemini Pro because I can, because we've got it to hand here. And bear in mind, those of you who are going for the new Instant Desk, the Gemini Pro, you want that turntable if you haven't already ordered it, and then you can be just sat in the middle of your Instant Desk, feed it in one side, feed it straight out the other, never have to get up. Do you know what our Craig's done on his Instant Desk? He's put two of the little hooks and sat his iPad on the front. So he's got his desk and he's got like a built-in TV in his desk. He's so organised.
Fabulous.
Yep, love it, right? He'll show you all of this, by the way, when he does his, as he's offered to do a live now. So you'll be able to go live to Craig's flat, to Craig's house, and he'll be able to show you exactly what he's been doing with his Instant Desk. Now let's have a look. I've popped this back into place there, Joe. I'm just going to stick this next bit down, and we're going to send this through, and we're just going to cut again, second time, through the Gemini again.
Awesome. Lots of people loving these online. Still so much chatter about the desk, of course. Looking through the booklet, the Instant Desk is great. You make it look so easy, Sarah. I love your products. Lisa says anytime there's an Edgeable die, she must have it. Somehow, some way, it will be hers, she says, Sarah. She cannot miss one.
Well, then you need to be quick for these, because we did limited quantities on all of these ones here, right? And for a lot of you, you'll have never seen these before. They were an exclusive authorship program at HSN, so we didn't make, none of these designs have been available on the Crafters website. This is the only time you'll be seeing them. Now, love that design there. You see how easy it was? I mean, they just drop out of the dies, okay? And then what I'm going to do is, this sticks on the front. You've got the fold in there, and then we've got the fold back here. So this is going to stick along the front of our card like this. And all I've done is I've done another one, Joe, where I've just done all of the inking on here, just so that you can kind of see. So watch what you do. You just put a little bit of tape on the bottom of the first panel, right? And I'll stick these in here too. And then also just on the edge of this panel here. So I've got plenty of tape on here. And all we do is this is going to go on the front here, right? And then I'm going to fold this one in. So that is in there. And then this one is going to stick right on the bottom panel of here. So you've got all of that stuck along, and that's how you do a Z-fold card. A lot of the Z-folds I do are exactly in the middle. This one isn't. This one was slightly off-centered, but I still think it's just a little bit of a different look. I think it looks brilliant still. And then all I've done is I'm going to do like a nice simple, stick this onto the corner up here. And then I've just got a little tag that says Hello Autumn. And then I'm going to pop this into place on here, Joe. So super simple. And what I'm going to do is, before I pass back over to you, Joe, I do just want to show a couple of those of the samples. So my favourite in the whole collection, personally, I absolutely love the strawberries, right? The strawberries are just next level. This one here is my favourite card. I'm going to see if we can get really up close on it. Just makes you want to eat strawberries, doesn't it? So this is one of Leslie's. Can you see? She's actually put acetate behind here so that she could paper piece into these, right? So you've got all the paper piecing on there. So if I actually just show you on the back of one of these, can you see there? She's stuck the little flowers in, the leaves in there. She's paper pieced these into place, but then on the front, she's gone over top of the actual strawberries with the red. That is one of my favourite cards I've ever seen done with our Edgeables. I just think it's so incredibly clever. And then also, this one's done with the strawberries too, right? Look at this. This one's done with the strawberries. What a fantastic card. Whose is this one? This is one of Sandra's, where she's used the strawberries down the side here and on the bottom panel there. Just shows you how you can be getting really creative and clever with these. But whether it's the strawberries go in with the leaves, which is the one that I've just been demonstrating. So you get the strawberries and the leaves together. That is one of your first options. Then you've got the option which is the honeycomb, and the honeycomb comes with the bubbles. So you get these two here together, honeycomb and bubbles together. And then the last set that you've got, Joe, is actually going to be your flowers. So here's some of the flowers that go down the side here. You've got the flowers, and then to go with the flowers, you also have in there the stars. And if I just find you, here we go. Look at this, how gorgeous is this card here with the stars cut down the front. I love that. It's one of Angie's there. That to me is so classy. For like a nursery or a new baby card, I just think that's absolutely gorgeous. So that is your stars and flowers option as well. Got 3 options. All the details are in the booklet, Joe. So if you want to see what goes with what, how they're paired, as soon as they become live on the website, you can click through and get them. You need to get that booklet.
Absolutely, you do. And no matter where you're watching, if you're watching over on Facebook or over on YouTube, it will be pinned right there in the comments for you, which is fantastic. So click on that, get it downloaded, click through as well onto all of the different products. Kian saying about the Edgeables, they're so beautiful. I have the complete set, got mine last month. A lot of you saying how gorgeous they are. Hannah Law saying how much she loves the strawberries and the bees. And also Susan says the leaves and the strawberries are gorgeous. Linda says, I have these and they are even more gorgeous in person. So lots of you excited to be getting your hands on those. Should we give them away? I think we should, don't you? We're going to give them to Darlene Desario. Darlene Desario, please pop us an email to this one just here. Prizes at crafterscompanion.com is where you need to send that email into. Remember as well, all of this, of course, will be coming up for you on Tuesday, the 2nd of March, which is fantastic. That is when you need to get tuned in. Make sure you get that booklet downloaded, and that's going to tell you when everything has happened, what you can look forward to as well. We still have loads of products coming up for you in this show, loads of giveaways for you as well, which is fantastic. But there is still such a huge buzz all around that Insta desk. Lots of you thinking about and struggling as to which option you're going to go for. Will it be the marble? Will it be the wood grain? You let me know. We already gave one of the wood grain away. We are going to be giving one of the marble ones away as well before the end of the show. All you need to do is just keep getting your comments in. Look at how it's going to transform your space, whether it's your craft space, if it is your education space that you need to transform, absolutely it's going to do that for you as well. Maybe it's going to be your dressing table. Maybe you're going to use it in all of these different ways, but you're going to move it around the home. You can, because remember, it is portable, it is compact, but it is sturdy, it is rigid, it is durable, and it means that it is, of course, that crafter's companion quality, which you absolutely absolutely come to expect. Make sure you get those extras as well. You're going to love the pegboards. You're going to love the clips and pots as well. I think you just need absolutely anything, all of it. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Katie says, I keep swooshing through the booklet. How do I decide what I need? I think I need it all. I don't think you are alone in that, Katie. Emma's said as well, so glad I tuned in. Hadn't seen the Edgeables before. Now we're going to go back to Sarah because we've got something very exciting. Something next, Sarah, that I had never heard of, before as a concept.
Me neither. And let me just tell you, the team have outdone themselves. This was not my idea. This was one of the team from our product development team. So, you know how nesting dies, Joe, are just like the bomb. Yeah, you just use your nesting dies all the time. Debomb.com, they just give you this kind of space that you need. Well, what we've done is we've inverted nesting dies. Right? Just got to let that sink in. We've inverted the nesting dies. So, for example, isn't it brilliant when you have like a nice oval with the scalloped edge round? Well, how nice is it to have this one is a circle, and instead of having the scalloped edge around the outside, it goes to the inside, right? So it inverts it and puts it inside.
So it's like an innie page rather than an outie page?
Yes! So there's the scallop circle that I was talking about, and getting nice and close on this, right? Because every other nesting die you will see always gives you the scallop on the outside. What about when we want to draw the eye in to the inside, right? Now, these are coming up in the 1 o'clock show. I can tell you, you do not have anything like this. This is one of those absolute need to haves in the show, right? Every time we do nesting dies, you guys go absolutely crazy for them. And I just love the idea that you now have the nesting dies, but they'll go inside your project, not outside. By the way, they are fabulous as well for paper piecing. Look at this here. So again, you've got that zigzag inverting inside, but you can use the negative that comes out of the space if you want the outside cut. It's like, I don't know why, I've never seen this sort of thing before, where it completely takes your nesting die cutting onto the next level. And for me, nesting dies are something that, every die cutting enthusiast has a whole heap of nesting dies. I mean, it's just a core staple. Now, do you want me to show you how we've grouped them together and what you get in the set, okay? So I'm going to work on this. I'm going to walk you through the scallops first. So in the scallop collection, you get the circle scallops. So can you see, this is how they cut to the inside, right? So you're going to be able to cut apertures like this, different sizes. And if you want to use the aperture with the outer piece, you can then cut it with the outer. So it's got the optional outside edge as well, and they give you this beautiful like stitched edge around the outside. So you get the scalloped circle. You also get the scalloped square, right, in the scalloped section. Then you get the scalloped rectangle. So they're working exactly the same way. Either cut into them any way you want, or you can use the frame with the outer piece to go with it. And then the final one in the scalloped collection is your scalloped scalloped ovals, right? So there's 4, all in scallops. There's the circle, square, rectangle, and oval. That's your scallop. Then you've got your zigzag option, right? So in your zigzag option, exactly the same again, you'll not be surprised to hear. You get the zigzag in the circle, where it zigzags from the inside. You then have the zigzag in the square. And I think different ones would work for different occasions.
It looks like it's been cut with pinking shears, doesn't it? It's gorgeous.
Yeah. And then bear in mind, the piece that comes out of the middle, you can use on its own as well. You'll see, because I'm about to use that in my demo. Then you've got the zigzag with the rectangle. And then look how awesome your zigzag and your oval looks as well.
Oh, love that one.
And they group together. So it's 2 choices. You just got to choose between scallop or zigzag. Right, and you get all 4 of the different shapes in either scallop or zigzag, right? Now, I'm going to just start and show you. Bear in mind, and you're going to hear this all the time, all of you who are Crafters TV super fans, okay? I have planned, and I can't remember what date it is, but in March, I am doing a full-on masterclass, so a 2-hour special with the inverted nesting dies. I think it might be next week, you know, on the Friday, Joe.
Well, we've got it together, I think. I'm really excited for that.
It's going to be brilliant. And these are some of the cards I'm going to be doing, okay? And then we have a craft along a few weeks later. It's the 5th. So on the 5th, I'm going to be doing you a whole 2-hour special, and then we'll do a craft along a couple of weeks later once you've all had a chance to get yours delivered, okay? So here we go. This is just showing you how you can do like a nice scallop front card like this, where you've got the scallop front, board front, sorry, with the scallop cut in, and then you're nesting inside. What about doing projects like this one here? I love this. How ridiculously clever is that?
How is it anyone ever going to know how you've made that?
Yeah, you just wouldn't. You just wouldn't, would you not? And then you can put like a photo or whatever you want into there. Isn't that the coolest little card ever? Well, until you see this one, right? So this has got a circle that goes through the front. Circle that goes, can you see it? So there it is. And then it goes through the front panel. That is just brilliant. Also, those of you who like to do like your spinning cards, we've done loads of spinners recently. How fabulous is that? This, I just love this idea. The scallop, you can see there that beautiful stitch edge that it has as well, Joe. I just think for shaker cards, they look brilliant.
It's
shaker
almost like
cards,
lace, isn't it?
K-cards, debomb.com, right? Debomb.com with that fabulous inverted nesting on the inside. There's just some really super clever things. This, for me, it's when you see things like this that you realise, yes, and I'm not going to cut a regular oval. If I have to cut an oval into a card now, I'm not going to do a regular one. I'm going to do one of these scalloped ones. I think they look so much more awesome. Or I'm going to do a zigzag one like this. How clever are they with the zigzags on the front? Now, there's loads and loads of concepts. I've literally just started scratching the surface because I want to get into a demo with these. I want to show you how to use them. I'm just going to tell you now, these ones will be on fire. I know they're in the 1 o'clock show. They're only planned to have one airing. I don't think the stock will make one full airing, if I'm totally honest, Joe.
People are absolutely loving them. Deborah is saying these are definitely a great addition. Love the zigzag. Laura saying I really need to get the all of them, basically. Basically, everyone's going to get both sets, in essence, is what we can deduce from this. Carol says this is her favourite thus far, which is awesome. Donna says, very cute. You have outdone yourself this month. Elaine says, I've never invested in sets of nesting dies, but I think these are going to be my first. And also Devaney, Sandra, Liz, Marie, Jeffrey, everyone talking about how much they are loving these. People don't wanting to know if they're as easy to use as regular nesting dies. That seems to be the question on everyone's lips, Sarah.
Yes, they are just as easy to use. I'm just going to would you get me a normal tape pen, my dear? Brilliant. Right, so they are just, it's coming in way, that's straight in.
Awesome.
Right. So they are just as easy to use. In fact, look here, I've taken 2 to start with, okay? So I've just stuck them down onto a little bit of my tape. Can you see? It's got the no outside cutting edge. That's the key with these, Joe. No, it's got an inside cutting edge, no outside cutting edge. But the outside, if I just get the, let's have a little look. If I just show you, if I get the square, the rectangle zigzags, right? So these are the rectangle zigzags here. So each one, it's got an outer die as well. So you've got the choice of either just cutting in, right? Or cutting in and adding the outer frame to cut. So this is the same die cut twice, right? This is the same die cut twice, or this one here, and then this one here at the end, okay? So that just shows you there. So if I just show you this on here, Joe, and if I pop this right into the centre, you can see it will cut in but not cut out. Or if you've got the full set of dies, you just add them, right? So if I want to cut the outside one as well, I just take this outside one here, because I will need both of them, and I can take this one and add this one here. And so it will cut me this out and give me that kind of frame around the outside, right? So I'll show you one where it cuts out as well, and a one where it doesn't. So I'm not adding the outer frame to this one, all right? So here we go, Joe. Just making the sandwich up as normal.
Everyone's talking about what they see with these as they use them. Monster Mouth is the most colourful one we've had from director Adam. But a lot of people talking about postage stamps, torn edges, pinking shears, patchworks. People are talking about, you know, when there's like a real buzz of excitement from people about how they're going to use them, Sarah. I definitely get that sense with these.
Yeah, I can definitely see this, and I can't wait till we do like the craft alongs and we can show everyone. So look at this. This is how you would start and use them and layer them up together. Now what I've done is I've cut loads of these out so that we can do a little project, right? So I've done a box and I've actually cut this one here, can you see, into the front of the box. So that's cut into the front of the box and it's given me that lovely, what do you call it around there, like the stitch edge around the outside. Then what I'm going to do, Joe, is I'm going to use that one that I die cut out and I'm going to just stick this round and I'm going to layer all these up on the front, Joe, and everybody can see it kind of coming to life in front of them while I'm happy to take any questions live at the same time.
What? Not really an awful lot of questions, just a whole lot of love this evening. Deborah talking about all the samples in the booklets. Great point as well. You can click through in the booklet to see even more inspiration. Rosalind says nesting dies are a must for all. Jean says I have some nesting dies but I didn't know how to use them. Thank you for showing. I'll be getting these sets also. Laurel says that this is her favourite item of the show so far, Sarah.
Oh yes, I
there is
believe it.
A lot of love. Being in the being in a position to create what so many will ask, where did you get that from? Being able to say I made it is going to be the best, says Tice. Dee says, can't get the desk out of my mind. The things I do, it's so more simple being organised. There's still a lot of people hoping to win that desk, so of course we will be giving away one more of those, remember, at the end of the show. Roni, I'm obsessed with the desk. Obsessed. It could be like, could be a new show. Forget about Say Yes to the Dress. It could be Obsessed with a Desk.
Obsessed with
what
the
desk.
desk.
What do you think? A Crafter's Companion spin-off, Sarah?
I think we'd do great with it, Joe. Great with it. And the thing is, I've been reading the comments as well while people were chatting away to you, and yeah, it's just brilliant seeing how excited everyone are. You know, people saying, "Oh yes, the dining room has to be my craft room, but then when we get company, it has to go away." That's the sort of thing you're going to be able to do with having a portable desk, as it was. Now look at this. This is just a nice box. All that one there. Look how fabulous that looks with a nice front part. However, you can keep going a little bit further if you want. Okay. So for example, let me just show you. I've got all of these extra parts. So I've got things like there is one of the outside pieces. This can just clip inside. So can you see? You can start and do them in different kind of finishes. That to me looks like a postage stamp. And then I can take again. Let's do the next one. You can do the outer piece in the black. And then you can pop this piece inside, so you could make double layer frames like that if you want to. And again, what I'm going to do, so if I show you the finished one that I've got here, I've actually got the outer one. I've popped then this on the inside. This is an alternative option to this. This is the same thing done two opposite ways. This is where, so this one here, can you see? Thank you so much stamped onto there, but you've got your frame on the outside. So you can start putting these together however you want, Joe, and they all look, you're like layering them up and basically putting your own pieces together. I just think they look really super clever, super trendy and fun like that. But I've got loads and loads of samples. So are you ready? I'm going to push these out the way and I'm going to start going through a load of the samples that we've got here as well. Right. Here we go. So this is, I'll show you them. You can do, you can tell me what everybody's been saying.
Absolutely. So Julie says, how am I going to hide a desk? I love that. Joy says, I have to add these dies, scallop and zigzag, to my collection. Love these. Julie says as well, these inverted dies are my favourite thing in the booklet. Terry saying it's so cool. Peggy loving these dies as well. Jackie saying how much she loves a nesting die. Yolanda's already stalking the HSN website as we speak. Barbara saying that she loves a postal theme. She is a UPS retiree, so she's really looking forward to use these. I love that. Judy says the nesting dies are fabulous as well. Jim also says, never use the nesting die to cut out the top of a box. Every time I watch Sarah, I learn something new. And
That's
Pamela
what we're
saying
here for.
she needs that marble top desk. well, you're going to have to keep commenting if you want to get your hands on it. Do you think we should give these inverted dies away, Sarah?
Do you know, you could give the whole collection.
All of
bear
them?
in mind, there's all of the scallops and all of the zigzags as well. Go on, do it, Joe,
Shadiah
do it.
said these are the inverteddebomb.com 10 rounds knocking it out of the park, she says. We're going to give both sets away to the same person. It's going to go to Catherine L. Harris. Catherine L. Harris on Facebook. You need to drop us an email to prizes at crafterscompanion.com and we will get that awesome prize on its way out to you. Don't forget, guys, make sure you're getting that booklet downloaded. It is within the comments. It's pinned in the comments, whether you're watching us on Facebook or you're watching us across on YouTube. You will be able to see it there for you, which is fantastic. And it is your roadmap. It is your plan of action. It's going to tell you what's coming up. It's going to tell you about all the additional items. It's going to tell you also about all the auto shipments that you will be able to avail of. It is all in there for you. Never miss a deal, never miss a show. Find out what's coming up and when. And really, I think, you know, when there's as much crafty goodness as this, it is all about having a plan, isn't it? There is so much in there for you. Still loads of love as well for everything that you are seeing so far. And still lots of love for the dies also. Medley says, the more samples I see, the more that I love these inverted nesting dies. Judy says as well, these would be awesome for scrapbookers too. Happy dance. Julie saying the inverted dies are my favourite thing in the booklet as well. So much love. Denise, Donna, the lovely Donna Calzoni. Anne in Connecticut says some of the scallops seem lacy and some don't. Absolutely. Laurel saying what beautiful designs, as is Marilyn and Roni as well. Don't forget, get the booklet downloaded. Make sure that you are poised and ready for all of these fabulous shows that are coming up this craft day, of course, on the 2nd of March. Remember, we're also going to be giving away another of those fabulous instant desks before the end of the show. It is the big secret that we've been sitting on here for a while at Crafters Companion. It's awesome because it is rigid, it is sturdy, it is portable as well, which is the fantastic thing. You're absolutely going to love it. I would be so surprised, as Sarah said, if all of the extras make it there to that live show. Go and have a look. Craig will be doing a Facebook Live on it as well in the coming couple of days. Details of that will be posted out on Crafters TV and also on Craig's Facebook. We'll probably put them everywhere. I'm getting a knowing wink from our social bigwig here in the studio. You can see here all the different uses. Are you going to use this for craft? Because it's going to be awesome for craft. It's going to be awesome for so much more as well. How many people need an extra space? Maybe you don't have room to have a craft desk all the time. Maybe big occasions, Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, you need that space back that this is. You can collapse this down, you can put things away, you could tidy it away, you can pop it in the garage, you can do what you need to it. Maybe it's going to go in the garage or the man cave as a tool tidier and organizer. It can take so much weight and it's going to be able to keep all of those awesome things in there. Remember, we were giving another one of those away as well. Any questions that you've got about anything, absolutely drop them into me over on Facebook or YouTube and I'll put them across to Sarah. But so much love. I think that the inverted nesting dies might be the second favourite thus far, you know, Sarah. After the instant desk, there is big talk on the socials about them.
I knew you guys would be excited about them. Bear in mind, they've only got one area. To be honest, this is the problem. We've got so much awesome stuff, and obviously we only get like so much time on HSN. So a lot of things have only got one chance to see them on the day, which is why I know it's not a problem for you guys because you get to watch the preview and you can pre-order anyway. But for a lot of people, if you weren't there at that specific hour on the day, you'll miss your chance. You'll miss your chance. Now these, talking about missing your chance, okay? These were a secret item. Now let me just tell you, for those of you that don't know, every HSN show we do, the buyers choose one item to keep as a complete secret. So we aren't allowed to mention it in our booklet. We aren't allowed to mention it before we go to air. Nobody knows until on the day, and it's always saved, and basically it's to make you guys watch all the shows. So the secret item is always saved for later on the evening. Now this next item were a secret item last year. I think it was in July, August time, something like that. Anyway, You guys went crazy and we sold out in about 5 or 6 minutes. That was it. So what we've got is, we've got them back in stock. They're not a secret anymore. I'm telling you, they are slated to be in the 9 o'clock show. Now, for any of you that haven't seen, okay, they are our Edgeable dies, but they are Edgeable dies in a completely different thought through way, because they are stacking Edgeables. So the idea is that you have like the Edgeables here, so you've got 3 options of the edges, and then you've got 3 different edge pieces that go on. So can you see with this one, Joe, your options are, you can basically use one of these with one of the edges, or you could use 2 of these together and then put 1 edge on, and you get different layered effects as you go on. Now, you get 2 in the pack. So in the first option, you've got the decorative curves, and the decorative curves also go with the floral curves, and these are in what's called the curves set. So you can see here, they've got them lovely florals. So again, one's got like this lovely lovely edge. You could thread your little fine ribbons through there as well, Joe. And you've got one that kind of cuts in, one that cuts out as the detail. So these 2 options together here are your decorative curves and also your floral curves. And these 2 together make the curves option, which is what we've got on your screen, okay?
Awesome. They are so gorgeous, Sarah.
Aren't they great? And then the second set are just called edges, right? And they have got more of that bracket feel to them. So can you see, you've got this set of brackets like this, which are called traditional braces. And then this set here are called modern scallops. Now, we've used these an absolute ton on things like the edges of boxes. Now, let me just show you, because I'm so devastated, and these, we've never launched these anywhere else other than on HSN, so I'm absolutely devastated that I didn't even get to show you all the samples. I'm going to start and just show you the black and white, what we call the concept suite, just so that you can understand how they work. So the idea is, if you're wanting to use them like this, you can stack multiples of the same die, Joe, before you put the edge cut on. Or you can use them, can you see, like on the edges of your boxes? So we've used them, if you've got your big Gemini Pro, guys, just add these into your basket now. They're an absolute must-have, okay? And now that is just using them on the edge of your box like this. Let me just show you how that looks when you bring that in and make it actually in some bright, pretty colours. That same concept. I'm going to show you how to do a box in just a second, actually, as part of my demo, but how fabulous do they look? Oh, what about this one here? With it being used on like a little gift bag like that and onto the top of a gift bag, how expensive does that look? But anyway, I'm supposed to be showing you just the black and white sample suite, okay? So, look at these, right? What about designs like this, where you can use them over the front and top of a card like this? Or just use them on a regular gatefold. So this is just one of our fold-back gatefolds, Joan. How fabulous do they look on the sides here like this? So those are your scallop ones as well. Now, if you are wanting to start and stack them, this is all 3 different ones in a set stacked together. These are the same die done twice with no cutting edge. So it just cuts into the front of the card, but it's left connected with no edge on there. Now, if you're wanting to do that concept, you could start and do designs like this. So this is, so many things you can do with these. How fabulous are these? Like you double layers like this, where they cut in but stay connected. I mean, people would never have any idea how you've done this. Or maybe you do some cut in, some cut out to the bottom. So that's the same one laid up multiple times. This is just a nice simple one. Can you see, again, same sort of concept where we've cut in but haven't used the edge piece. Now, all I would say is, if you're looking at this, if you missed this when it was that secret item, and honestly, thousands of you went for it in 6 minutes when I was with Adam, this is going to be your one chance to get it. So they're in the 9 o'clock hour because Adam specifically requested they went back into his show again. But I've specifically said these will not be a secret item this time, because I want to be able to give people the heads up, because I know how many of you were so disappointed that you missed out on these last time. The amount of different things you can do with them. So for example, this is cutting down from the top, cutting up from the bottom. Or this is another one where you can cut down from the left, down from the right, all in one go. Or if you want to do something like can you see, you want to do the off-centre meat. So to confirm, these are the ones. So we had these last time. So if you managed to get them when they were on back end of last year at some point, congratulations. For the thousands of you who missed them because they were only on that one show, this is your one and only chance to get them in the 9 o'clock show next Tuesday, okay? Here we go. There we go. Now, apparently there's loads of requests coming in at classes for Edgeables. So we were do you know what we should do with these? We should plan a nice craft along as well, Joe. So that when everyone's got these delivered, everybody can kind of join in and do them together because there's loads of these techniques. It would be fabulous to teach you all.
I'm glad that these are too nice to be anyone's crafty little secret this time around, Sarah.
Yes.
And that everyone's going to get the chance to get their hands on them. People are loving them. Geraldine's has got the curve set now and get the scallops, which is awesome. Andrea saying, oh my gosh, I love these Edgeables. Donna Calzone says, when I saw these stacking Edgeables in the flip book, I almost flipped myself, which is awesome. Deborah, Terry, Sharon, Jeffrey, Peg, lots of you talking about how much you love these. Loads of you talking about what you're going to do. And I think they're almost like one of those sets, aren't they, Sarah, that they're just sort of infinite combinations, really. The more you use them, the more ways you're going to come up with using these, which I think is super exciting.
Even if you just come back and watch this show, just watch the concepts there. There's about 20 different cards you could be doing there, and you could be doing them with every one of these. Now, I'm going to remind you again the pairs that they come in. So in the set that we just call Edges, right, they have your modern scallops, which is this one, and the modern scallops come with the brackets. So these are called the traditional brackets. So you've got both of them two together. That is your Edges set. And then in the set that's called the curves, you are going to get the decorative curves, which is this one here, and then also the floral curves. All I would say is they all work fabulously well. I would be getting both sets, and that gives you all 4 in the collection, and that is literally everything we've developed in this range. Your one and only chance to get them. Should we have a go at making a box? Should we do this one here?
Yes, absolutely, yes.
How fabulous does this look? So all you're going to do this one here, right, is you're going to start off with your big score, or your score master, or whatever it is, and I've scored the lid and the base to my box here, right? So this is my base, this is the lid to go with it as well, okay? And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to say, right, which ones should we go with together? I've just realised I haven't got my tape again, you know. Now, I'll get myself some tape. Our Hillary, sorry, I need the tape like that. Yeah, that one there. That one, this one. Woo!
Is that the international sign for low-tack tape, that one? Yeah,
that's the one. That's the one I was after. Right, let's have a little look. Now, I'm going to use the curves. And so what you need to do is choose one of the cutting details, and then you're going to choose one of the edges. So if I show you them here, that is this set here. So you can see you've got 3 different choices of florals, and then you've got 3 different edges to go with them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, right, let's choose, oh, I don't know, I can't choose. Let's choose this one here, right? And then let's pair that with this lovely, oh, don't you go flying down there. Right, I'm going to pair that with that lovely scallop edge on the piece there, right? So all we do is this is going to go onto the edge like this, Joe, and then you also add on that cutting edge here because we want to cut off the edge. So if we didn't want to cut off the edge, all you would do is use the cut-in detail and not the cut-away detail. But I do want to cut off the edge so that we get that lovely scallop finish on there as well. So all of that lies in place. You hold those both in place with a little bit of tape, and we're ready to send them through our Gemini.
Loads of you loving these. Pamela says I was able to get them the first time around. I've used them and I absolutely love them. Joanne says the designs are great. Trisha loving these as well. Diana says she's getting both of these,
yes,
which is fantastic. These are beautiful. When it comes to Edgeable, Crafts Companion always knocks it out of the park, says Karen as well. Robin says gorgeous box. Yolanda says, oh, I do hope she demonstrates these ones. Not letting you down there as well. Cynthia says she loves all Edgeables, and Claudia agreeing as well. I just think these are just a little bit more different, aren't they? I know the Edgeables are versatile, Sarah, but these are like off-the-chart versatility, I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah. It's about having the flexibility to mix and match and totally take them to the next level. That's the difference. You've got the powers kind of in your hands. Instead of us being prescriptive and saying, oh, that Edgeable, that design looks really nice with this cut on the edge. Now we say, here's 3 gorgeous designs, here's 3 lovely edge pieces, mix and match, do them however you want, and then we'll give you even more options. Marie's
so excited, she's had to treat herself to a granola bar, Sarah. I mean, she can hardly contain herself by the sounds of it.
Can I just show you, Joe, just to save a little bit of time, because I know we haven't got all night as much as I'd like to. You're basically going to do that on all 4 sides, okay? And I've got one here that I've done that cut on all 4 sides. So can you see we just did that cut in detail and then that edge piece that comes out. And then all I'm going to do with this, Joe, is I'm just going to use a little bit of the tape onto these corner pieces. So I like to leave a little bit of space to stick that whole thing together, right? And then all you do is each of these, you just kind of pop this down, and we'll just give these a nice fold and crease over. Now, if you really want to strengthen this a little bit further, you could even put acetate behind these. I find it doesn't really need it, but if you wanted to really kind of professionalise the edge, you could totally do that. So this folds under here, this cuts down like this, and then that gives you those perfect kind of edge panels on there, Joe. Does it make sense?
Beautiful, so delicate. I love the idea of that being a box top. Christine Mahoney says, hello, I'm at work, but I'm sneaking in. I absolutely love the HSN previews. Lots of you saying that lots of people saying this has maybe been the most jam-packed HSN preview in a very long time, Sarah. So a lot of people are really loving it. We definitely did craft along with the Edgeable, says Julia. Debbie says, I know that I'm going to be crafting all weekends. Judy says, I love seeing multiple things we can do with these dies, so thank you. And I love these design options, says Tice as well. Really a lot of love for these. We've really sort of gathered some momentum, haven't we? We've got into the sort of third part of the show. Lots of you really loving the last couple of items. Rosalind says she watches all of the Crafters TV shows now. She is a true super fan, Sarah.
Love to hear that.
Gwen is saying, aloha everyone. Is this the HSN preview? Gwen, it is the HSN preview. Yes, you're in the right place. Fear not. Obsessed with the desk still is what a lot of people are saying. I think we do need some sort of sitcom spin-off, Sarah. Definitely in no way affiliated with Say Yes to the Dress.
No, of course. Just our own version.
Yeah.
Obsessed with the desk. There we go. Now look at that. How easy was that to do once you have the right edges? Can I just say, if you've got the Pro, it's an absolute no-brainer to be getting all of these edge designs as well. We will be doing, I've got loads of gorgeous samples here to show you, okay? We will be doing a whole masterclass. We'll be doing loads of tutorials with these, so just get them now while we've got them, and then as soon as we've given everyone a chance to kind of get them, then we'll be doing all of the education that goes with them. And I just think we've become kind of famous for that now, Joe. Everybody knows, you're absolutely fine to kind of watch one of the Crafters Companion, even if something's selling out in 2 or 3 minutes on HSN. It's not a panic, because you know that literally as soon as you get them home, there's either already going to be tutorials there on YouTube or Crafters TV, or you're going to easily be, you're going to know that as within the next couple of weeks we're going to be having more and more tutorials come. And now that we're doing hours and hours and hours a day of tutorials on Crafters TV, it means that we've just got more time still. It's why we've introduced the extra shows like the live craft alongs and things like that. It's so that we've got something for beginners and more advanced people, and it just means you can we'll follow you on your journey as you progress your crafting, as it was.
Absolutely.
Now, Donna wants to know, will the Edgeables go in your regular Gemini? Absolutely, they're 6 inches wide. So they're going to work in your Gemini Junior, they're going to work in your Midi, as well as your regular size Gemini. I just like to make the box, because that's when the Pro obviously can work on a 12 by 12 scale, but these work absolutely fine if you're just wanting to do them on a regular scale as well. Most of the cards that we're doing here are all just working on a 6-inch square base. I think it's time to give them away, Joe.
Oh, I think it is as well. And we will be giving these away, as they are going to a very lucky lady called Susan Ely. Susan Ely on YouTube. Congratulations, you are the winner. You need to pop yourself across, of course, to prizes@crafterscompanion.com. Send us an email there. Let us know. And the superstars behind the scenes here will get these posted out to you, which is awesome. a lot of people talking about cooking their husbands their favourite meals in order to butter them up to get that desk. It's not the first sort of bribery one that I've seen. Pamela saying she needs a marble desk. When Sarah refers to the time, is that the time the show airs on HSN? Yes, it is. East Coast times are the times in which Sarah is referring to. Debbie says, I love to watch the classes and the demos. It really, really gives her a lift. Brenda says as well, I love the fact that we can continue to build on the desk. Absolutely, you can. And Carrie says, I need to make my grandson a birthday card now. I've seen so many ideas. I can't decide. Essie loving the box as well. Joe, please tell me I don't have to craft at my kitchen table anymore. I think I love you. Kat, that is bribery, and flattery will get you everywhere, usually. But, I mean, in this case, I think I'd get strung up. Lots of people... Carrie says, Joe, you're looking very comfy on that sofa. I must say, you know, it's a particularly comfy sofa. It really is gorgeous over here. Don't forget about getting that booklet downloaded, because that is really what's going to allow you to see absolutely everything that is coming your way. It is like a full inventory of everything you're going to see over on HSN on the 2nd of March, kicking off at 9 a.m. Now, time for some schmetterlings, I hear, Sarah.
Yeah, so all I'm going to say is, you know how you thought the inverted nesting dies were your favourite? Or you know how you thought those stacking Edgeables were your favourite? You do realise with these shows, we just build up and up and up and up to like crescendos at the end. We're getting towards that bit. These are outstanding, okay? And I can tell you now, the special 2-hour masterclass that we're going to be doing on Crafters TV is not coming till the end of March, so you've got time to get yours delivered from HSN and join us live near the end of the show, okay? Now, I'm going to show you, I'm going to start with some of the cards, right? So the idea is, what you've got is, you've got these gorgeous die sets, Joe, which you're going to be able to use either straight or diagonally in your cards so that they can cut into the card, and then you also have the outer die cut piece. So let me just show you for that one, makes sense, right? That is your butterfly die, and you've got the actual die itself, and you've got the left cut as an optional, you've got the right foot as a cut as an optional, so you can cut it all out, or you can use it as an edgeable down the right hand side, an edgeable down the left hand side, or a cut in, or use them diagonally. We've done this sort of concept before with like stamps, but never with die cuts like this. So that is the schmetterlings, that's the butterflies, right? Oh, don't you fall off there. Oh, it's going, it's going, it's going. This is the sort of thing I'm talking about, okay? So if you want to use them as an edgeable, they look fabulous over the edge of your cards, really detailed cut in, but then you've got that lovely edge piece. So that's the butterflies that you could be doing, okay? I love the stars, right? So how gorgeous is the stars? And then of course you can either add the top cut or the bottom cut to these to kind of give them a little bit more detail. That's the next one. You've also got in here the flowers, and the flowers are lovely, Joe. I mean, if I show you the card that I'm going to do this one for you in just a second, where you can use this as an edgeable, but of course it can be an edgeable down the left or an edgeable down the right, because you've got both options for the cut on here as well. Let me just show you all of them. So that is the first one, right? Then this one here, these are your gorgeous, this is like a nice big showcase centerpiece floral. And again, you've got the option of either cutting to the left or to the right. Then we've got your traditional floral. So here's the more traditional floral here. Again, it's going to be able to cut on the right side or the left side, which gives you more fine versatility and flexibility. And then we also have that beautiful one here. So these are the beautiful stars. Now you've seen them all, what I'm going to do, Joe, is I'm actually going to get out the concept suite. And there's a lot of concepts here to go with, okay? So for example, there's the stars. And you can see there, the stars are done here onto like a board front in your card. But doesn't that look fantastic? I've got a whole heap here. I don't even think, right, so there's that one here is where we're cutting into the front. I'll show you all of these, Joe. You let me know what everybody's saying about them while I'm going through them all.
The comments are on fuego. They really are. The star for the Christmas cards. People so excited about that. The roses are Mary's favourite. Jackie says she definitely thinks she needs to get these. There's no thinking about it. Loads of you love them. Kathy says she is on looking through the booklet. OMG, these are so beautiful. Terry says she needs these. Jackie saying I love these butterfly dies. You can never have enough schmetterlings, says Essie. Absolutely, you cannot. These are all that you need to make a card. So beautiful, it leaves people speechless. That has got to be the most glowing recommendation, surely, Sarah. And loads of you just loving them. Laura saying, the anticipation is killing me for Craft Day. And Linda also saying, this is what I am most excited about. These dies, the border dies, are the thing that she is waiting for. They are literally designed, surely, for that double Z fold, aren't they, Sarah?
Oh, perfect for your double Z folds.
Loads of you. So Alice says these Sheila's saying the butterfly dies are a dream for me as well. Lynn saying I love to send simple black and white cards. They are so intricate, no colour needed. When the dies are this gorgeous, absolutely. Heidi says the daisies are so happy. Margie saying I love everything today. The butterflies though are the icing on the cake. Donna saying the Edgeables are beautiful and I like the versatility with the side die included. Marie says these just create a card. You don't need much after this. Just this. The butterflies are jaw-dropping. Terry saying the flowers and the stars, all of the designs really are awesome. Suzette says, I love that one. It'll make a beautiful piece. Oh, hi, Misara. Everything is amazing. Denise saying, I love them all. So elegant and fun. You can never have enough dies. Fly some butterflies my way, please, Joe, says Marie. I'll be your best friend, just like kindergarten. What an offer. Karen loves them all. Robin Miller says all of them, please. They are all my favourite. Absolutely, all of you really, really loving these butterfly dies, which is fantastic. Remember, they are in the booklet along with absolutely everything else that you need to know, which is absolutely awesome. So make sure you get that downloaded. Make sure you pop through. Make sure you are having a look. Right, what's next, Sarah?
Right, come on then, I'm going to make that beautiful card. And what I wanted you to see, so I've got this one set with the gorgeous daisies on here, Joe, right? And the idea is that you've got both sides for the cut. So what I can do here is I can take out this outer cut, and I make these type of cards a lot. This is one of my favourite types to make, okay? You can position this down the edge of your card, and then you can also position the outer cut around here. So can you see I've got that all laid out there ready, Joe? And then all I'm going to do is take a little piece of tape, hold that in place, and we're ready to open up and go through. So again, I've got the Pro, but these are going to go through any one of your Gemini machines. So they're a nice size that they'll go through your Gemini Junior, your regular Gemini. They'll work in your Gemini Midi. Those of you who like to work with a small one, super easy to do. Okay, works with any of those, Joe.
A lot of love for your top, Sarah, in the comments.
But I got it new for tonight's big show, you see. I thought I might wear it for one of my big HSN
absolutely
shows as well.
Gorgeous. Still, all I'm getting is love for these border dies, Sarah. There's literally comment after comment after comment about these. So many wonderful ideas. My head is spinning, says Sandra. Also, beyond crazy fantastic, says Karen. Lisa says, please save some of these for me. So many new things to be creative with. Dee says, so many ideas, so little time. Oh, you've got loads of time. You really have. You have to just make some time to get the fabulous things in. So many people excited. So I don't think I've known so much excitement. I mean, it's always exciting in the HSN Preview, but people are literally gagging for these products this month.
I've been really excited about March in particular. It is a huge, it's National Craft Month. March is National Craft Month, and it is one of the biggest, if not the biggest show of the year that HSN do. So we've basically spent spent a year planning for March being National Craft Month. So we know that it's got to be a big show, Joe. It's just so exciting to finally, you know, after having worked on it for so long, and especially the craft desk, the instant desk. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how excited we've been to be able to share that with everyone. And we've had to keep that under wraps for months because the buyers wanted to save this for National Craft Month. So yeah, super exciting to finally be able to share that with everyone. Now look at this, look how fabulous that looks, that has cut into the front panel of the card like that. Now it's up to you. I personally think that's strong enough to work like that. However, if you want to strengthen it a little bit further, you can always add a little piece of acetate behind the back, and the acetate would give it kind of another little bit of strength again, okay? So if we pop that to one side, just clear my desk here. So look, keep organised, right, Joe? So all of these bits just pop out, right? So that all of these will just lie in there, because you've got the left cut and the right cut all in one. So you're going to keep it all organised together, okay? Now, just to kind of stick the whole piece together, look what I've done here. I've got the one where I've just stuck a little bit of yellow cardstock behind, right? And then just to kind of join that down the middle, I'm just going to cover this over with another little bit coming down here. So this is just going to kind of, pull all of this together in the middle. There's the nice middle part of our card, okay? And then if you want to take it a little bit further, watch this, Joe, I thought this was really nice. This one here, I cut it and cut all these pieces out. Now, if you use your dotty tape pen, Joe, watch what I can do here, right? I can just dotty it up from the bottom, so plenty of tape on here, okay? And then I'm going to position this kind of into there. Yeah, I'm quite happy with how that's looking like that. And then this will cut along from the top. And I love it when you do like colour on colour like this. And then I'm going to do exactly the same with all the pieces coming down the bottom here. And I'm going to stick a piece coming up from the bottom, and then again just use that to kind of square off the piece along the bottom. And I'll just put the whole of the rest of the card together, Joe, so I'm more than happy to like craft and chat at the same time if anyone wants to.
Aisha's sort of asking a very probing question. She says, Crafters Companion USA, when else during March will there be Crafters Companion shows on HSN? I didn't know there would be any more Crafters Companion shows on HSN.
I didn't know. Say that again.
Aisha says, when else during March will there be Crafters Companion shows on HSN? I didn't know there would be, Aisha.
Right, so let me tell you, Joe, while I'm getting my foam pads out here as well. Yes, so because March is National Craft Month, they have every Tuesday night throughout March, Suzanne is going to be doing a Suzanne Gets Crafty show, right? So basically, March the 2nd, she's got her Suzanne Gets Crafty show at, what time is it? 8 o'clock. Or 7 till 9, it is on the evening. And then she's going to be doing a Suzanne Gets Crafty show every Tuesday throughout March. Now, I'm trying to tell the HSN buyers that I think they should do a weekly craft show. I mean, how awesome would that be if every Tuesday night, the whole of the year, we've got 2 hours with Suzanne Gets Crafty every Tuesday. They won't do that, but they've said they'll do it every Tuesday night in March, seeing as it's National Craft Month. So yes, I will be joining Suzanne throughout the month. Won't be every Tuesday, but a couple of times throughout the month, I'll be joining Suzanne live on her Suzanne Gets Crafty show as well.
Fabulous! That is gorgeous. So I can't wait to do the craft along with this awesome collection of Edgeable dies. Remember, because they are Edgeables, you can do all of those fantastic things that you can do with all of our Edgeables. There are already hours and hours and hours of masterclasses available to you over on the website. Do you think we will give these away, Sarah?
I think we absolutely should. Let's give away all 4 of them. All 4 are in one big bundle collection. That is it then. You've got the collection. They're not on auto ship, there's nothing like that. This is literally everything you need is in that one bundle collection. And like I said, we're going to be doing a full 2-hour show with them later on in March. Love that card. Loads more examples. Hopefully we've whet your appetite a little bit with what you can do here. We've still got one more demonstration coming up after this, guys. So you've still got one more, and then you've still got about half an hour to get your comments in to see if we're going to choose you to win the desk as well.
Oh yes, the big giveaway at the end. We're going to give these Edgeables though, and they're going to go to Diana Billsland. Diana Billsland, congratulations. You need to send us an email to prizes@crafterscompanion.com, just along at the bottom of the screen right there. Loads and loads of love for these Edgeable dies. Lots of you chatting away. Judy says she loves these, as does Carol. Says beautiful card. Lots of compliment on your card there, Sarah. Joanne and Sam as well. Oh, I think you've set the poke it all amongst the pigeons now, because our weekly craft show would be amazing.
I've asked the buyers, Joe. I've mentioned it to them several times, and they've said no, only in March.
Well, at least it's March now. Kerry says, you can start banging that drum again once we get to April, Sarah. Kerry says, I love that you cut out the middle of the card, not just the edge. I agree, how did I not know that March was National Craft Month? Because every month is Craft Month to me, says Deborah. I love that sentiment. Mary saying they should absolutely do a crafty night every week. I need the border dies, says Robin. And lots of you talking about all of the different concepts that you're going to be using when you get this fantastic collection. Craft Gidge says, repeating, Sarah wins the award for Craft Genius. Peg says, a full-time job keeping track of what I've purchased for these past years, but it is super fun to organise. Remember that if you get that booklet downloaded, make sure you've had a look through, make sure you see what is coming up. When take your pick, have a look at what you are going to be crafting with, because it is all in there for you. Remember, keep getting your comments in, guys, because before the end of the show, we will be picking yet another person to win the fantastic instant desk. We will be giving away the marble one with the drawers as well, which is fantastic. So much love and excitement for the instant desk. It is the one thing that you guys, I think, are looking forward to the most. It is something a little bit different, but we have worked with our same manufacturing partners that bring you a great products like our Gemini machines. Maybe it's going to be your craft space. Maybe that's what you're going to use this for. You're going to be able to organise everything out gorgeously on those pegboards. And the brilliance is there. You've also then got the baskets that you can use in there as well. Are you going to get the craft mat? Are you going to get the whiteboard? Are you going to get the self-healing cutting mat? Are you also going to get the side pegboards? It is all in there for you. Maybe it's going to be a homeschooling setup for you. So many of us going through that at the moment here in the UK. Maybe it's going to be your dressing table. Maybe it's going to be a mix of all of those. Do you know what I could also see this in as well, Sarah, is in the garage with all the power tools clipped into the pegboards with the little clips and stuff. I think, you know, from the craft room to the man cave, there's place for one of these in every single house. I know we have got something else exciting coming up next, something that you and I have chatted about so many times over the last few weeks and months, Sarah. I'm so glad that we get to, you know, these get birthed out into the crafty world. I know people are going to love these.
Yes, we've birthed these out now, guys. You and I did these earlier in the week. Was it early this week? What day are we on? Thursday? No, I wasn't with you. I was with Ben on Tuesday when I gave a preview of these. And then Craig did a full tutorial with these. You guys have just loved them. They are so clever, these, okay? So what we're talking about is, in the set, you are going to get one outer die, so the outer cut and then the inner detail. And then into this gap, you can put one of 3 different sentiments. So this is your happy, and you've got happy birthday, happy Easter, or happy thoughts, right? So then your second one in this set is sending, right? So this, again, it's got this lovely piece here, and then you've got sending wishes, you've got birthday wishes, and also your get well wishes. And then your last one in this set is going to be sending, right? Where we can be sending hugs, we can be sending love, or we can be sending kisses, okay? So we've got all those 3 different options. Now, if you just have a little look over here, I don't know if the camera can kind of probably follow me over here and have a little look. You'll see all these different options that we can do here. So here is your set. Oh dear, I've knocked my cards all down here. Right, so you've got, You're going to kill me. You're just walking out.
You've just walked off.
They're going to absolutely kill me. And I've knocked all my cards on the floor as well. Right, so this is what I taught everybody to do when I did my little preview on Tuesday, Joe, okay? So I taught everybody how to do this lovely frame like this, and you've got the sending kisses in there. You've also got the sending love option that you could be doing here. And then down here, we've got the sending hugs there too. So there's the first one. Now, your wishes is this one here, right? So you've got the get well wishes, or we can do sending wishes. How clever is this one here, okay? And then you've also got in this one birthday wishes. And this one is absolutely brilliant, by the way, if you want to do your shaker cards. Love the shaker cards, okay? Then you've got the happy. So we can do Happy Easter, which I think is lovely. We hardly ever do stuff for Easter. You've got Happy Birthday. And then as you go further down as well, you've also got Happy Thoughts. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, do you know what, Jo? I've just seen a lot of people have been saying that this is their first ever HSN preview show, right? Let's have a look. I'm back, folks. I was just kind of waiting there to see where you would go. A lot of people saying this is their first ever HSN preview show. You'll be pleased to know every HSN show that we do a big preview like this so that we can basically take our time to really look in detail. I can show you the concept, show you how they work. We can walk you through if there's any auto ships in here. We can show you what we call the concept suite, the black and white ones. So it's not like when we're on HSN and we're under time pressure, we're only having 6-7 minutes or something. We can take as long as we need. We can answer all your questions on this live and we can take a good deep dive look at them. So for example, these ones here are on auto ship. So what we can do is, not only can I show you these designs, but I can show you, if you're in the program, what will you get in your future order ships, okay? So in June, you get sending thoughts, okay? So you are going to get in here best wishes, best friend, best of luck, and then also, just for you, miss you, and thank you. So that is your order ship that is going to be coming in June, okay? Now, in September, your next one is coming through. So this is where you've got your condolences, you've got celebrate, and you've also got congratulations in this one. Now, in the September one, you're also going to get you're the best, you're engaged, and you're invited, okay? And then your last order ship is going to come in December. Now, these are exclusive to the auto ship program. So if you want the new home, new baby girl, new baby boy, and you want the Mother's Day, Father's Day, and Wedding Day option, those ones are completely exclusive in the auto ship program, and you'll be able to get those. If you get them from HSN, you've got the option of getting those in December when they are launched, okay? So that is everything in the program. What I'm going to do is show you how these work for everyone who's kind of new to this. So I'm going to bring out the wishes one. So can you see on one half here of the die, we've got the outer frame. So you can see you've got the outer cut like this, and then you've got the inner cut detail. So I'm going to cut my outer frame in black, and I'm going to cut my inner detail in this lovely kind of blue shade here, right? And then you've got either birthday wishes, sending wishes, or get well wishes. So I'm going to go with birthday. And I'm going to cut my birthday. I'm going to do it once in black and also once in white. So these are all the ones I'm going to cut, John. I'm just going to line these up on the machine and cut them all through in one pass straight through there.
Awesome. Loads of excitement around these, Sarah. Lorraine saying, I missed these on Tuesday. I really want to get them. They're a really good size, says Heidi. Can't wait to get these, Andrea. So beautiful and such fresh design, says Christine Mahoney. Cheryl says she's really grateful that we do these shows. It really helps me work through what I want, how I will be able to use them as well, which is always handy. Valerie says she is so excited about the upcoming craft day. Loads of you are. Marie saying how much she loves the craft desk as well. Remember, keep getting your comments in because we're going to be giving one of those craft desks away before the end of this show. I love the frame dies. Wonderful concept, says Carol. Terry says the dies are so versatile as well. I love this when we bring out something that is new, that is different, is fresh, Sarah, and everyone, you know, sort of thinks about how they're going to use them. Because, I mean, these are something unlike anything we've seen, are they?
They are indeed. And what I love is as well, you make the investment once. But instead of just having that to say birthday wishes, you can then switch out for all your other types, so sending wishes or get well wishes. And all I'm going to do is I've done some of these whereby I've already ran them through my Xyron and made them lovely and sticky so that we can start and layer all these up. So I've got the black one in the background here and I'm just going to lay these up on the top. Now, for any of you who are watching and this is your first HSN preview show, obviously, we haven't talked about this a lot, but the best thing, the absolute best thing about the preview shows is the fact that you absolutely could be winning everything that we have. So if this is your first time watching and you've not won anything, all you have to do to be in with a chance of winning something from any one of these shows is just keep commenting, basically. We just like to give away everything that is in the show, basically just to get all you guys really excited. Just get excited about everything that's coming up on HSN and just share the love around a little bit. So that's why Joe's kept picking people to win all the way through. You've still got the chance of winning this one, so keep your comments coming in. Joe's about to pick somebody who's going to be winning this one. And then also we've still got to pick a winner for the extra desk that Joe said we could be giving away. So keep your comments coming and Joe's going to be sending, Joe personally is going to be shipping you one of the amazing desks that we've got. So we'll still have chance at the end of the show to give away another one of those desks, and all you need to do if you want to be winning a desk is literally just leaving us a comment, right?
And also don't forget, Sarah, as well, anyone that is new to us, maybe new to the preview, maybe you don't watch over on Crafted TV, all of these launches are going to have craft alongs. They're all going to have masterclasses at some point in the very near future, so make sure you have like Crafted TV over on Facebook to stay up with all the latest details about all of our glorious shows. That is absolutely stunning, Sarah.
I know. Can I just show, you know when you just chuffed to bits with something? I'm like, yeah, I know. The thing is, every one of these sentiments looks outstanding. They're so intricate and detailed, you can't fail but make a great card. What I wanted to do was just show you those auto ships in detail, because I've got them here, okay? So if you go for the first auto ship, you're going to get the best. So it's got best friend, best wishes, and also best of luck. So these three here, these are coming for you in June. Now you do get 2 in each shipment. So in June you're going to get best, and then you're also going to get the one that says you're invited. Let me just show you, this is a really lovely card. I've got to get this. Look at this, is a beautiful wedding card. So you've got you're invited, you've got you're engaged, could be, right? And also you're the best. How fabulous are these, right? So that one there, so sorry, that doesn't come. In June, you don't get those at all. In June, I'll show you the picture. It's just for you. I was close, I just picked them up wrong. So, yep, no, that's it there. You are going to get those ones in September, right? So those ones are coming there. September comes with the celebrate, congratulations and condolences, right? And then in December, you're going to get the one that is new baby, new home, and new baby boy, new baby girl, and new home. And then also I'll show you these ones here, which are completely exclusive to the Auto-Ship program, which is Father's Day, Mother's Day, and then also Wedding Day, that beautiful one as well. So that's just one of the other ones that's coming. So they are the Auto-Ships, those are the details. But you know where the best place to find out all about the Auto-Ships is? In the booklet. Now, 122 pages now that booklet is, guys. Everything we've got coming up in the show is in that booklet. So have yourselves a little browse through, have a flick through. It will show you everything. There's everything for the desk. So you can see there our lovely Hilary putting it all together, showing you all the pieces that you need. You can see there's your inky station. Oh, does it look fabulous? Oh, right to the end of the booklet there. But look at all of that. You've got everything organised, everything right there at your fingers, Joe. It is the most incredible craft desk, and we are still going to be giving one away in the show. Keep your comments coming. We're going to choose a winner for this in around about 5 minutes. So the last few minutes of comments, and then we will pick someone in around about 5 minutes. But in the meantime, Joe, you need to give somebody these beautiful decorative trio dies.
I absolutely do. The comments are getting more and more outlandish for the desk, Sarah. I need to share this one. Mary Alice says, Joe, pick me for the desk. I'll let you lay across it whilst I'll feed you chocolate-covered strawberries.
I've heard it all now, Joe.
I know it supports a lot of weight. I don't know if it supports that much weight. We'll have to get the max user weight for you. And Craig will share that with you tomorrow. Mary Alice Legato, you have brightened up my evening. Loads of love, though, for the dies as well. A lot of you talking about how you're going to use them. Very, very exciting that they are so usable. Right, should we give them away? I think we should, don't you? Dawn Nordstrom. Dawn Nordstrom, you are the winner. What a gorgeous surname you have. Prizes at crafterscompanion.com is where you need to send that into. And it was Dawn's first ever preview, which is absolutely fantastic. So congratulations, Dawn. Loads of you still chatting away. It's basically, I think we might have to can we talk about the desk again? Because it's gone back into absolute meltdown, Sarah, about the desk. Camille says she wants to get organised. Who else is chatting away here? Linda says, I almost missed the desk. It looks fabulous. I would love to get organised. Loads of love still for the decorative trios from Becky and Werner and Sandy, Cassie, Deborah, April. All of you still chatting away about that awesome desk here as well. Make sure you are watching. You've got your eyes peeled and your credit cards ready for that 9 a.m. show. That is when we're going to be seeing it, of course, for the first time, which is absolutely awesome. Now the desks are still, people are so excited about this. What's blown me away with this is just how sturdy this is, just how rigid it is. It does not feel like something that you're going to be able to pack down in a matter of a few minutes. It feels like a really sturdy, rigid piece of kit, this.
Well, and that was the idea. We want it to be a really sturdy piece of kit, Joe, but we also want the flexibility. How many of you don't have the luxury of being able to have it up all the time? Or maybe it's not about having the luxury, it's about persuading the other half that you want to be able to set up the desk, but you are absolutely going to be able to quickly and easily take this down if you get company. So it's acceptable because it's not really a permanent fixture in the house, but really we all know it is a permanent fixture, okay? Now, just to confirm, okay, the actual instant desk, so just the desk for a lot of you who just want the basic base of the desk, okay? The actual desk itself, Joe, that comes with the base desk, and then it comes with those two wonderful drawers that you are looking at here, okay?
Well, you
so
said you could get loads of paper pads in those. They're
9 of your 12 by 12 paper pads. And also, they're just so well made. You know, it's got the double runners on here. They're made to be able to take the extra strength. They are just a really, really great quality. You'd expect nothing less from Crafters Companion, okay? But that's the base, and you've got the choice of either going for the marble finish or going for the wood grain finish, right? So wood grain or marble in the finish on the bottom, okay? Now, what I would say is every one of you gets that. It's brilliant if you can add this beautiful back panel. So this back panel is your pegboard. Now it comes in 2 halves. They just literally slot into the back. They've got like a nice little wing nut on, and then they've got a little connector in the back here. And I know you can't see me playing along with it, but I'm playing along with my little connector in the back here, okay? So you get the pegboard that can go on the back. We also have pegboard which clips onto the sides. So it means that you can easily take any of these extra little panels off here, and they'll go either on the back or they'll go just as easily. I know you can't see me putting it on the side, or you can a little bit, but you can also see that they'll go onto the side. Whether it's for that, or maybe you want to just take some of these little, you know, you get these extra little hooks and whatnot. I can take these hooks and I can have space for all of these on the side. I can pop my hooks on the side, and I can take any of my lovely little pads, and my pads are just going to hook on there as well. It just means, Joe, You've got a space for everything, and everything is in its space. Now, the hooks and the pots kind of come together as one. You've got the extra panels that go on the side as one. You've got these extra little tubs here that you can keep all your little pieces in. That's part of the storage bundle on there as well. So you can literally just be choosing whatever it is you want to go with. Now, I would recommend as well that whiteboard, right? So this is, make a note of all your Crafters TV shows on here. If you're working on a project, what you might want to do is you might just want to add in, you know, all the measurements that you're working on. You say you and I, Jo, are live on Crafters TV, and I say, right, make a note of this, guys. To make this, you need 8.5 inches by 11 inches. We're going to score at 2 inches, 4 inches, 8.5 inches. And if I just give you all those measurements, you can quickly write them down on your whiteboard right there. You might have an iPad, and you might be sitting your iPad in this little bit in the middle on some of the hooks on here. That's what Craig was doing. Craig is going to do a live from home to show you how he's been using his. He's absolutely raving about it. Don't forget, you've now got 1 minute to get your comments in before we choose a winner for the desk. Now, with your desk, you're getting the marble one because we've already sent the wood grain out. Is that right, Jo? We've already sent the wood grain, so we're going to be getting the marble one.
Absolutely, that's correct.
You'll get the base desk with the drawers in. If you want the extra pegboard and everything, you're going to have to order the extra pegboard, the pegboard for the sides. I'll put mine back together, Jo. You let me know what everybody's been saying.
Oh, loads of you chatting away. Margie saying she'd get rid of all of her plastic shoe boxes if she got this. Definitely get it with a pegboard. The extra side panels are awesome, says Heidi. Julie says it would be great in the future to see some actual storage units, maybe. Watch this pace.
Watch this space, guys.
Julia wants it. Everyone wants it. Basically, I mean, I can't even see. I'm literally like a fruit machine. My eyes are going up and down so fast, trying to keep up with all of these comments, Sarah. A lot of people just talking about this. Remember, it is coming up in the 9 a.m. show, which is awesome. My son is putting me out if I don't get organised, so I definitely need this, says Brenda. It's a life or death situation for Brenda by the sounds of it.
Right, I've got a winner, Jo. I've got a winner. So, if you are a winner who's been watching on Facebook, this could be yours. If you are a winner whose name begins with a P, this could be yours.
Peter.
Nope, it's not a Peter.
Paulette.
Nope, not a Paulette.
Patricia.
Nope.
Pablo.
The winner of the fantastic instant desk and our last winner for the whole of the show is Pamela Preeson. Is that Preeson or Preeson? Pamela Preeson. So all you need to do, Pamela, is email prizes@crafterscompanion.com. In fact, any of you who've won anything tonight, Pamela Preeson, you just need to email prizes@crafterscompanion.com and say, "All my life, I'm Pamela. This is the address I want you to ship my instant desk to," and we will be getting yours shipped out next week. They will be leaving our warehouse in the US, in California, next week, and will be on their way to you. Of course, if you weren't one of our lucky winners tonight, as soon as this goes live on the HSN website, we will let you know. Just keep coming back to that booklet. That booklet will be updated every few times a day. As soon as things go live, we will link them directly through from the 122 pages directly through to HSN's website. Now, if you haven't already clicked through to the booklet, all you need to do is, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, you'll see the link that you can click on and it will take you straight to the booklet. If you aren't already a member of our Facebook fan group, Fans of Crafters Companion on HSN, go and get signed up into the group. We'll get you accepted this evening, and once you are in the fan group, all the details, everybody lets everybody else know basically when products go live, what we've got available. So that is going to be basically where all the gossip goes down ahead of the show. It's been a wonderful show, Jo, hasn't it?
Oh, it's been absolutely fabulous. Thanks for having me, Sarah, here in the studio with you. Make sure you join us for those shows over on HSN. Make sure you've liked Crafters TV over on Facebook as well, because we're live with you there every day, 7 hours a day at the moment. So thanks for having me. Thanks for letting me come and do a bit of gossip and chit-chat on your show, Sarah.
Oh, it's been wonderful. I will be live on Crafters TV tomorrow, so I will see you then.
They couldn't find you.
I will see you then, and of course, I will see you all day on the 2nd. So starting at 9 o'clock on the morning on Tuesday, the 2nd of March, as we kick off National Craft Month in style. Right, Night, I will see you guys on Tuesday, if not before. Have a wonderful few days.